Welcome to the stream, everyone! So I was unsure whether I was actually going to continue with this DLC because the last one that we did of this was a little bit repetitive, but I've changed my mind. I'm going to give it a little bit more of a chance because like the last half an hour that we did was actually really fun. Like we had like this really cool backstory with Aunt Martha, which was totally unexpected. So I'm hoping that we will get like more backstories, more character development, that kind of stuff. It's a bit late, but whatever. Like a year later we finally get some character development, but hey, better late than never, I suppose. So I was actually looking for that sword as well. You remember in the last stream when I spoke to Mousekin and he gave me some sword thing? I've looked everywhere. Literally, when I stopped streaming, I looked through like all of my items and everything and I couldn't find it anywhere. So I have no idea where that is. I mean, if anybody does know, like, let me know in the comments or something, because like, I would love to know like what it does and where it is, and I don't know, it was my reward and it's just gone. And it sucks. Hello Loto, hello Rings, hello Drake, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Early today, miss? Still making a brew. Oh nice. I'm actually, well, 3 minutes early I guess. I usually start at 1:30. So, well, I was actually late yesterday when I started. I don't remember. You don't remember where the sword was? I looked at the footage and saw what the actual sword was called, and I actually looked through all of my items and everything, and I just couldn't find it anywhere. It's really weird. Like, they gave me a sword and it's just nowhere to be found. Really strange. Hello Jeff, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? So I'm going to carry on with this. We got 5 more doors to go into. We got 5 mysterious doors, which should all have a different character, like backstory thing going on here. I already got the key because I had to go and find a key, and it was a ring or something, because the keys aren't actually keys, they're like valuable items, I guess. I'll try and find it. I can't remember exactly where it was because I kind of like, I didn't do it on stream, of course. I like went and found it. Here it is, little ring. This was it. This is the key for the next door. An unspectacular looking little ring you found in the Cradle of Depths. So yeah, it's like it's got a shell on it, so it's probably like a backstory from someone from Hydropolis, I'm assuming, because it looks like a fishy kind of item. It reminds me of the sea, so it could be, I don't know. So I just got to talk to this dude and see what he says. Well, he won't say anything, I have to read it, of course. Yes, oh yes, this is the key we've been looking for. With this, we can open a new door for sure. An adorable little ring, but it has a certain cheapness, don't you think? Is it a toy, perhaps? But it must still be important, mustn't it? To have been formed from the memories that gathered where we found it? Indeed it must, my boy. Forgive me, I should take care not to speak lightly of such treasures. I wonder what manner of high higgledy it would lead us to. You have to go and find out. I will go find us another little higgledy. You know, I'm not sure if you could equip the higgledies, because I actually didn't do that. I wonder if that higgledy was any good. Well, off you pop. Time to take your next trip down the twists and turns of another memory lane. Okay, let's do this. I do find it a little bit strange how the enemies are so weak. Like, it's really weird because like the levels keep increasing, but why does it start so low? It's like so easy for me right now. Right, the door's here. Okay, let's go into this one. I just go through everything so quick, which is kind of nice in a way, but I want some challenge. I know we'll get some. I know I will. I know I'll find some. Do you have pets? I wish I did, but no, I don't. I'm not allowed pets here. My landlord doesn't let me, unfortunately. But I would have a little dog if I could. Hello Hecate, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I unhook my PS4 thinking I won't play it for a while, and then this DLC comes out. Typical. Yes, the DLC for this isn't very well advertised either, because like I have somebody in Discord who keeps posting when these come out, so I am so grateful to that person, because I would never know these DLC like come out, because like they just don't advertise it very well. Given where the latest key was found, there can be little doubt as to whose memories it was formed from. I thought Leander would have something to do with this, since he's from Hydropolis. Leander, what do you know? Spill the beans. Ah, it's the Queen.
No.
Leander.
Oh.
So it was Queen Nerea's ring. But Her Majesty's taste do not run to trinkets. Why would her memories be tied to a mere plaything? As serious as ever, I see. And how are your preparations for the wedding proceeding, dear heart? Oh, they were getting married, I think. So could this be that we'll actually like see them get married like properly? Because they kind of like skimmed over that a little bit in the story. My preparations, yes, for the wedding. I am not entirely sure that this is the most appropriate place for such a discussion, my queen. I have decided on a pure white dress, though Halimede seems set on convincing me that red would be a better choice. Why not blue? You're from Hydropolis, and it would match your hair. Perhaps you might consider wearing both? Oh, could do. What a wonderful idea! And the ceremony? I am at a loss as to how it should begin. Well, these are like big problems, you know. A wedding's very important to a girl. Your Majesty, I really think... I wonder if a performance from a celebrated musician such as Nereus might not be fitting. Even were he to play all day and all night, I doubt that anyone would tire of him. She's well excited. Leander doesn't know what to do. Your Majesty, we came here in search of high higgledies. He's like, I don't care about this wedding, I just want the higgledies. Why exactly am I being coerced into a consultation on the subjects of my nuptials? Your whaty?
What?
I'm not really sure. She seems very keen to hear what you have to say, though. I cannot tell you how happy I am that we are to be wed at last. How long I have awaited this day. Oh, so cute. I think Leander's like really like shy. He seems like kind of awkward.
Oh.
And just like that, she disappears. Poof. Gone like a magician. And like Martha's memory, this would seem to be a bit more recent. Very recent indeed, given the topic of Her Majesty's conversation. Well, we were told that all kinds of memories get mixed up in memory lanes. Do you think the Queen has the high higgledy we're looking for? I hope so. Otherwise, I don't know why we're coming here. Otherwise, that would defeat the purpose. Hello, Hurinso. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty well, thank you. How are you doing? Morsi, your PS4 is burning. I can hear it. Quick, put it out. I'll put some water on it, yeah? Yeah, it is noisy for sure. Maybe it's not a sword bin item. I also looked in my key items and I couldn't see anything in there at all, so I don't even know. I looked through not all of my materials because I got a lot of materials, but I looked through some of those as well and I couldn't find anything. It's really weird. It's really strange. Hello Thaddeus, welcome to the stream. I have work tonight, so I'll end up missing most of it, but I'll catch it later. Have a great stream. Okay, thank you for popping in. Given I'm a person with burning curiosity and random thoughts, I went and watched the most vintage MMC I could find. What? What did you watch? I feel kind of nervous now. It's always interesting to see how YouTube has changed. Yeah, I was really shy when I first started. So there's a big change in the way I speak now from like in the past. White represents purity. Can't remember what red signifies. Isn't it passion and love? Something like that. I don't know. Alright, let me see. What am I doing? I guess I just have to like run to the end of the map, which like, I don't know, kind of sucks, but it's just because we're so overpowered. There's no point in doing anything here. I might talk to this lady. If Leander were to wed Queen Nerea, he would become king, would he not? A Hydropolis with both queen. I think I mixed queen and king and it came out as quing. I'm reading too quick. My mind reads faster than I can talk, so it comes out all weird sometimes. It's okay though. Alright, let's keep going. Let's just run through all the enemies. Out of my way, little enemies. Shall I attack them just for the fun? I just want to see how much damage I do. Wow, I kill them in 2 shots. I just tap them and they just wither up and die. Poor little things. I've got to kill them all now because once you attack them, They all come at you like, rah, how dare you hurt my friends and family. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna go this way. All right. Let's do this. It's really hot today. I don't know why. I don't think it's that hot outside. I think it's just because we just had I just had dinner. So like, and the kitchen is like in the same room. I'm like, the kitchen's like right next to me. It's like the living room and the kitchen are like one. So it gets extremely hot in here. So I'm like roasting right now. I'm glad I made 2 drinks before I started, so good job, because I think I'm gonna need them. Oh, I had a bit of lag there. I'm not entirely sure why, but hey. Alright, let's go into the weird pink mist stuff. Let's do this and see what happens. Hello Josh, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I think we can see the vulnerabilities of the monster here, so I think they're weak to ice or something, but it probably will be easy to do. MMC episode 1. Episode 1 of what? You know, my first ever video was actually a Lego mini kit guide. And I literally had I think it was on my PS Vita, and I literally just recorded it on my phone. Good times. When Multi used to have hands, I don't have hands anymore. They've disappeared. They dropped off. Alright, let's just murder these things. Oh, I think we got another nightmare thing to get. Let's get these puddle goos down. I like these little goo things. They're kind of cute in like a really weird way, but I like them. Let's take them down. They're so easy though. Okay, let me do... Actually, nah, that would be a waste. I was going to do my special, but I think a boss is going to come out after this. So I probably should save my mana for that, because he'll be a little bit more challenging, but probably not too much. It's just a pain. I could probably just stand here and let my party members do it. Do all the work for me, my little minions. Oh, I can hear Higgledies. The Higgledies are ready. Let's go summon the Higgledies. Go, my little Higgledies. Do all the work for me. There they go. And they make such cute noises. How old are you? I am 26. I knew it. Multi is a computer. Yeah, I am. I am an AI. Did you know? I'm a very advanced AI. That would be so scary, wouldn't it? Imagine if AI could actually get that advanced. That would be so scary. That was the one, the Lego video. Oh my god, you watched the Lego one. How embarrassing. That was, you also sound very amusing at double the video speed. Oh my god. Was it like chipmunk style? Probably. I've never actually used that feature on YouTube. Why do they even have that feature? It makes no sense. Like, you can't even watch the video at that speed. Like, you can't even hear what's going on in the video. It doesn't even make sense. Oh, did you guys see the Attack on Titan 2 DLC that's coming out? It's like coming out in like July or something, and it's actually got the 3rd season in it. I'm actually pretty excited for it. I love me some Attack on Titan, and the game's actually pretty satisfying to play, so I'm excited to play some more of that, but it got quite a wait to go until that one releases, unfortunately. But I will be waiting. Alright, let's go through it. There was no boss, which was a little bit weird. I wonder why there was no boss fight. There usually are. There's usually a fight there. ×2, you sound normal? Oh, okay. I haven't used it. So I don't know. Leander, my love, perhaps we should hold the ceremony in a beautiful shrine such as this one. No, please, don't get married in the labyrinth. That's just not cool. Queen Nerea certainly seems a lot more light-hearted than usual. Perhaps it is her inner self that has found its way here, or perhaps it is my own memory of her once upon a time. A time when she was able to forget her role as ruler and find in herself instead the carefree spirit of a young maiden. Could be. She has been forced to remain strong for the sake of others for too long. To see this side of her again, even as a fleeting memory, warms my heart. Aw, so cute. But this shrine is swarming with monsters, is it not? Yeah, it's not the best place to get married, for sure.
No.
Then there is only one thing for it. You must eliminate them for me. Every single one. Oh, do I have to? Do I have to do your chores for you? What? Come, surely I can ask that much of my future king. I will await word of your success up ahead. Can I just do a magic spell that just wipes out everything on the floor? Like, that would be so nice. Like, we're in like a magic world. Like, Oliver had magic spells. We got a couple of magic spells. Why can't we have a spell like that? Just let me. They're all weak anyway. After all, I have other preparations to attend to. The centerpiece of our wedding feast will not choose itself. She's really into that wedding. She really wants to have the best, perfect wedding ever.
Wow.
She's kinda used to getting her own way, huh? You saying she's spoilt? She is the queen. The true queen would never act so thoughtlessly. I suspect that someone else's memories are mixed up in this. Well, we are in memory lane. Anything can happen, right?
Yes.
Although I do remember her showing flashes of such a self long ago. Flashes that I found inexplicably adorable. What kind of flashes have you... I'm just kidding. Bless. Yes, there is something in such willful behaviour that I cannot help but admire. Oh, please. There's things I'd happily go to my grave not knowing, curse you. Batu, where's your romance, man? Gosh. Alright, so have I... Oh, hold on. Maybe I can just... I don't think I have to, like, kill every single monster in this place. I can literally just run to the end. So that was kind of, like, pointless of them to even say. I don't even see any monsters. I'm sure there's some. Yeah, there's some down here, but it's okay. I can just, like... The quest doesn't say that I specifically have to kill them, so I'm just not going to, because it's a waste of time. There's just no point. They're not even going to give me XP, barely. I've only got the tiny bit of XP. I've actually leveled, which I didn't notice. I didn't even realise I had leveled. I don't know when that happened, but that's a good thing. Hello Cyber! Welcome to the stream! How are you doing today? What's all this about romance? Yes, we have, this bit was kind of like skimmed over in the story, so I'm actually happy that they have put this in, because, yeah, I want to see more of this romance stuff. I like the cheesy romance. It's very cute. It's adorable. So you did come back to this. Yeah, I was unsure whether I was gonna come back to it, but I changed my mind because I wanted to give it more of a chance, because the bit at the end of the stream that we did, you know, the Martha story part, I really did like, but it was just like the beginning part when it made us go to like all the different inns and stuff, and the amount of time I spent in the labyrinth, that kind of just like put me off a little bit. I was getting like a bit bored. But I think we've mostly got past the repetitive part. Like, we've got to kill like really weak monsters, which kind of sucks because they're not really much of a challenge. But I know they're going to get stronger and they're going to get harder, so I mean that'll be a bit more fun. Okay, I'm going to try not to die. I'm sure we'll be okay though. We're still like, I don't know, quite a few levels above this thing. Probably be okay. These monsters as well, they're all the same. Like, I've seen all these monsters before. They just put the same ones. Where's all the nightmares anyway? Where have they all gone? Why am I fighting a weird snake thing? I want to fight some more nightmares though. It's okay though. We'll get him down really quick, most likely. Okay, let's get some mana back. I'm gonna summon some little higgledies here. Go my higgledies! I think they're light-based ones. I really should. Oh yeah, it spawns the big one. I like that big higgledy. He's awesome. Look how cool he is. He's so cool. He's got wings and everything. I'm being hit because I'm like looking at my own higgledies. I will stop that. Alright, let's finish taking this dude down. But I'm hoping that I can do this in like 2 streams, because I think this is a kind of long one. I want to hit those. Okay, there we go. But I'm pretty sure we should be able to finish it in like 2 streams. If it's not too difficult, that is. Ouch. And then hopefully I will be able to finish Red Dead by the end of the week as well. I'm hoping to do that too. And then I think I'll start my next game next week. I was going to start it this week, but I've changed my mind. I'm indecisive sometimes. Alright, let's take this thing down. It should be able to do a lot of damage there. There we go. He's nearly dead. He's so annoying because he keeps going underground and it just takes longer. Just die already, dude. Come here, you horrible snake. Are you not streaming today, Cyber? Do you still have like, do you have a hangover or something? I'm surprised because that you haven't like streamed today. Very nice. You sound like you're in good energy. Yeah, I do feel happy today for some weird reason. No particular reason why, I just do. I do feel like I've got more energy than yesterday. Yesterday I was like falling asleep. We've already found out that she's an advanced AI that lives in her old-timey computer. They found out my secret, man. Alright, let's go through the door. Let's do this. None of the people is saying it's fun. Things have been too calm. Do you mean this DLC? It's a little calm, I guess. He reminds me of a warty Jorman. Isn't that the thing that was in Dragon Quest as well? The little ice beast thingy majig from God of War. I've not played God of War, so I have no idea. No bloomin' hangover. Oh, you're just not feeling it today? What devilry is this? Hydropolis overrun with monsters? How could this have happened? I have no idea. It's probably because I didn't kill the monsters in the labyrinth, so they all just merged into the Hydropolis town. Where is she? Your Majesty? Your Majesty! Where are you?
Oh.
Don't worry, I will save her in the name of love. I can't see her anywhere nearby. It cuts me to the quick to see this place invaded, even in the land of dreams. Her Majesty may be in grave danger, but she's not real. Then let's hurry up and find her. Okay, but like he said, we are in the land of dreams, so like she's not real. I'm just gonna leave all these monsters here terrorizing the town because there's no point fighting them. And they ignore me. It's so weird how they've put the monsters so low level. I just find that so odd. Alright, here we go.
Hey there.
Please, you must help us defeat these monsters and be sure not to waste any of the meat. What? You're gonna eat them? Queen Nerea is always urging us to make the most of any adverse circumstances. What better way to respond to this current predicament than to use the monster meat for the wedding? Wow. I mean, at least you're not wasting anything, I guess. But I'm not killing them. Kill them yourself. I don't need to, so I won't. Alright, let me see. What am I... Okay, up here. Let's see if we can find the next Higgledy. Where are you, little Higgledy? Let's do this. Oh, we have a nightmare to fight. Cool, this is where the nightmare was hiding. Your Majesty, you are unharmed? She's not real though. She's fine. There you are, Leander. You really never stop thinking of me, do you?
Yes.
How could I, my queen? I remain in King Evan's service for now, but should I ever hear that you are in danger, though we be at opposite ends of the world, in different worlds entirely even, I will find you, always. Oh, so cute. Forgive me, Leander, but I don't love you anymore.
Well.
I'm just kidding. What have I to forgive? I have been having doubts. Oh no, she's got cold feet. Though I would dearly love to marry you and begin a life together, we both know that to do so will cause a Hydropolis to fall. And though I felt sure before that this was for the best, though my people knew full well what I had decided and had only offered kind words, the more the preparations have progressed, the more I fear that my decision was the wrong one. That I am selfishly pursuing my own happiness at the expense of others. This is what troubles you? Where now is the selfish and willful queen we saw before?
If I may be so bold...
You need not worry. I know full well the cause of your apprehension. It is entirely usual for doubt to creep in as the day of the wedding approaches. Your fears are far from out of the ordinary, and what is more, they will soon pass. Leander will make sure of it. He is confident.
What?
Evan's like, what? Look at Tani's face. She's like, what's going on? Gosh, is that true, Leander? Who told you that?
Yes.
I have carried out extensive research on the subject of marriage. Evermore's populace proved a highly enlightening source of data on this most intriguing topic. Going all scientific. Oh yeah, you did ask me about sky pirate weddings a while back. I wonder what they do. I wonder like what they do for sky pirate weddings and stuff. Just a very busy day today. Bad news comes in threes. But I might still stream in a bit. Oh, okay. Okay, I was just wondering. Glad you were okay. Sailor warriors of love and justice. But don't you think it's a bit more likely that she's being brainwashed by that massive crow monster than that she's got a case of common cold feet? Garden cold feet? Why do they call it garden cold feet? I thought it was just cold feet, but okay. Yes, that or her fear has created the monster. Regardless of the cause, Her Majesty is in danger. The creature must be destroyed. Let's destroy it then. Let's do it. So he's level 93. Okay, this isn't too bad. He's in the sky though, which is kind of annoying because it's going to be annoying to hit him up there. Is he going to come down? I hope he does, because otherwise it's going to take ages. Like, how am I going to get you down? I have no idea, because my wand doesn't do that much damage. Oh, there we go. Good. I'm glad he came down, so otherwise that would take ages. I can only imagine how long that would take. He's probably going to go back up there in a sec, so I've got to finish this off quick. Alright, let me see what I can do. Come on, my little higgledies. He's doing a little bit of damage now, but not too much. I also have... I've forgotten how you do it. I think I might need to get my things up. I think it was on Bracken, actually. But I put a new martial art thing on Bracken. One that we just unlocked recently. I just want to... I think I just saw her... Am I seeing things? I saw like a golden ball like floating in the middle. I was going to grab it, but it disappeared. I'm sure I saw it. I'm sure I'm not going crazy. I like this weapon that Bracken's got. She's got like a fire axe or something. Like, I haven't used her in ages, so I don't even know what weapons she's got. It's probably just stuff that I found in the labyrinth and stuff, because sometimes you find stuff while you're not actually controlling that character. So I kind of don't even know what she's got. Okay, let me see. I don't even... Is this it? This is it. I think this is my new thing.
Here I come.
Oh, that's actually really cool. Didn't that look impressive? That looked really awesome. She's got like a big massive fireball thing. That's awesome. Okay, let's see. How often can I do that? Can I just like spam it or something? Oh my god, this is really cool. I love this thing. I'm pretty sure this is the martial little thing that I just learned. I think I learned this in the live stream that I did. Let me see which... it's hard though, because like you gotta like you need time to like cast it. You gotta like stand still and cast it without being hit for a while, so that can be a bit annoying. See, I can't get it to work now. It's difficult because he keeps attacking me. Because I think the boss always attacks like the player you're controlling, which is really annoying. I wish he attacked someone else. Go attack someone else, will you? I'm trying to throw big massive fireballs at it. Did you see the smiley face on it too? It's got like a little smiley face on it. Which is really cute. I love this move. It's so awesome. And he's in the sky now, so it would be a lot easier to use this to attack him. Alright, come on, charge up. Come on, you stupid thing. Oh, whatever, I'll just throw it. I think maybe it wasn't growing. So it doesn't seem to be growing past this stage now. Why? Oh, it's taking a long time. Maybe it just takes a long time. I don't remember it taking that long before though. Strange. I have no idea. Very strange. But we did it! Yay! And I got to play around with the new skills. So are you happy with the Nintendo Indies today? Anything to stand out for you? What do you mean? Was there like new releases or something? Drop some birdseed to get him down. You got any handy? What is your favourite fast food restaurant? Oh, good question. I don't really have it that often, but Domino's! Which I actually had a few days ago, actually. Because they didn't home deliver, so I didn't get it in ages, and they just started doing it again. So had one a few days ago, but I really like Domino's. They're the best. They're so yummy. Piggledy pig! We got another little higgledy thing. His hope has formed a higgledy. It's so cute. The noises they make. Seeing Cuphead coming to Switch made me happy. Oh yeah, I saw that was trending on Twitter. I was like, why is Cuphead trending? I was like, what's going on? More people need to play that. I need to play it. I haven't played it, but it looks so difficult and frustrating. Was that a smiley face on the fireball? Yeah, I think it was. I think it was like a higgledy fireball or something, so I think it was the face of the higgledies on the actual thing, because I got those skills from Martha, and she's like a higgledy lady, so I think that's why they're like all higgledy spells and stuff. Oh, we're gonna see them get married. The day all Hydropolis has long awaited is here at last. The day of Queen Nerea's marriage to Leander. Sweet. Her face aglow, she tells her beloved of her joy at this happy occasion finally having come to pass. It's so cute. In return, he tells her of his joy at her previous doubts having faded away. But then he lowers his voice. Oh, why? Forgive me for ruining the mood. Why would you do this on wedding day? But this is all merely an illusion, the dream of a memory lane. Way to ruin the atmosphere, man. At this, Nerea fixes him with a steely gaze. She's like, how dare you? I know, she mutters through gritted teeth. I thought you might benefit from a little practice. When your current duties are done, I will be expecting the greatest wedding the world has ever seen. So it's not even real. It was kind of disappointing. I guess this is just like for the fans, I guess. Just so we can see like a little sneak peek at the wedding, I suppose. The real thing would have been better, but hey. A wedding that will put this paltry fantasy to shame. Leander's jaw tightens and he nods his head in obedient assent. I wish it was real though. Oh, so cute. Even as he does so, Leander's eyes alight on the tiny shell ring on Nerea's little finger. He stares at it for a moment in disbelief. Is that Nerea as a child? She's adorable. Surely there were grander and greater rings you could have picked for such a day? Fool, have you forgotten? And after I searched for it for so long? These little art little bits, they look so nice. They look so pretty. You truly mean to tell me that you do not remember the first gift you ever gave me? So that's why the ring was the key. That ring, so ordinary as it seemed, was indeed the very first present the Archon ever gave to his beloved queen. But he can be forgiven for forgetting. He has given her so many other gifts since then. To remember them all would be a feat of memory impressive even for him. More than 10 rings besides this one, not to mention hair clips, necklaces, and other adornments too numerous to mention. He has spoilt her rotten. But this first gift is so precious to her that she has chosen it above all others, though it will no longer fit any but her smallest finger. That it does kind of look like a toy, I suppose. And yet this and all her other treasured gifts will be lost beneath the waves when the eruption of the undersea volcano is finally allowed to come to pass. Though I am not my true self, though this place is a little more than an illusion, still it is my dearest wish that you take the ring with you. With these words, she entrusts him with her greatest treasure, and then her eyes glint with sudden mischief. It's kind of like story time. There's a lot of story here, but I like it. The real me will, of course, be receiving a ring far grander than this, I am sure. Perhaps something the colour and size of your magnificent eyes, my beloved. Aww. So cute. After all, a queen deserves only the grandest and greatest of rings. Would you not agree? Leander winces. Such willfulness surely does not befit one of your station, my queen, yet I cannot help but rejoice at seeing you smile after so very long. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for allowing one such as myself the honour of becoming your king and, far more importantly, your eternal companion. At that, Nerea's eyes narrow with cat-like pleasure. She turned into a cat? Okay. All has come to pass exactly as she had hoped it would. Even when Evan and his friends had first come to Hydropolis, she believed him to be the agent of a rival realm bent on exposing her nation's greatest secret. The eyeball in the sky. That's what her secret was. And if the means by which she delayed the realm's doom had come to light, Hydropolis's end would not have been long in coming. But Evan had to ask for her cooperation, not to seek her downfall. The declaration of interdependence and the hope for peace and prosperity that it brought convinced the queen, and this young king brought salvation, not destruction. Nevertheless, she wished to test Evan's and her beloved's resolve. With this in mind, she set them the task of overcoming mighty Cetus. He was easy. He was nothing. We did it easy peasy. I have all the breadcrumbs. Why do you have breadcrumbs? I don't like Domino's because is no pizza. Like Pizza Hut. You like Pizza Hut? Domino's, thank you for coming into my stream, making a drunk Irishman hungry with all the Domino's talk. You're welcome. Pinky fingering. This is sweet. It is. It's like having a mouthful of cake or something. It's so unbelievably sweet. Cat-like pleasure. Oh, damn. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. He gets her a ring with a gem the size of an ostrich egg just to see if she can wear it. You never know. Nera had decided that it was time at last to bring the never-ending state of stasis she had brought about to an end. Though hope remained strong in her heart, she had long since grown tired of holding back the inevitable. Okay. Unfortunately for her, Leander's absence only served to present Doloran with an opportunity to steal her king's bond. Now this is like what happened in the main story now. Hoping to borrow Brine Skimmer's power, she had travelled to the king's cradle alone, determined that none but she should be put in the danger where her attempts to go awry. Alas, after centuries of self-sacrifice, Nerea was no match for Doloran. When he found her at the bottom of the abyss, her king's bond was cut and its power bent to another purpose. Devastated by her failure, Nerea's heart was engulfed in a cloud of blackest despair which threatened to drive her from her senses. But then she witnessed the arrival of Evan and Leander, and we saved the day! And at a mere sight of her beloved, the darkness cleared as if a ray of sunshine had reached her there in the ocean's indigo depths. So adorable. It really is. It's so romantic. For a child to be born to us, my magic must be lost, and Hydropolis with it. Well, really? They have to lose their magic to have a child? The Queen proclaims, though her face shows little trace of regret. That kind of sucks. I have decided that any child of ours must be brought up in Evermore, she adds, in a tone which suggests that she will not be told otherwise. I didn't even know they were planning on having a child, which is nice to know. Perhaps you might consider asking King Evan his permission first, my queen, Leander replies, though his smile somewhat undercuts the sternness of his words. I might. Any hope for our future lies in this fair kingdom after all. Well, we know who's going to wear the pants in this relationship. May the spirit of Hydropolis live on in the realm where all live happily ever after. It was like reading a storybook. That was so cute. It was adorable. I had thought this memory lane to be one formed solely from Queen Nerea's thoughts and memories. But it seems mine too played their part. Well, the conductor did say that these keys are formed in places where all kinds of people's thoughts gather. So it's probably made up of hers and yours and all the people of Hydropolis's hopes and dreams. Higgledy-piggledy! If what we have seen here proves to be the lasting testament of the people of Hydropolis, I shall be able to end my days a very happy king indeed. Until
Evan!
that time, I remain your humble and grateful servant, King Evan.
Thank you.
Well, we had better be getting back. For one thing, I have an enormous gem to find. We'll do our best to help you. We'll help you! We will find it! But we already found the ring anyway. I don't know. Not quite sure, like, if there's going to be any more to that. Probably not. We're probably just going to go through the next door now. Welcome back! Thank you, creepy bunny rabbit. I see you found another high higgledy. Well done, well done, well done! That's a lot of well dones. They're so cute, though. I want one. Someone, buy me one. Imagine if they made plushies of these. I want a plushie of these higgledies. They're so cute. Something tells me your understanding of the world was deepened by this latest little adventure, Evan. Even the hopes of those destined to leave the world still serve to shape it. So when you say that our hearts make the world go round, you mean their hearts too? Precisely, my boy, precisely, now. The high higgledy of hope has been recovered, which leaves 4 more in need of your aid. This has got to be the longest DLC that they have put out as well. because I usually only do like one stream on these DLCs, or one or two or something, but this one seems to be quite long for sure. But why don't we make a start on our wedding preparations instead? Are we doing the wedding? Like for real? Are we really? Just my little joke. Oh, man, really? I got my hopes up, man. Why don't I tell you where the next key might be? I was excited to do that. The real one. It's somewhere very important to you, I believe, Evan. I see fair maidens in clothing designed for ease of movement. Ease of movement? Ninjas? I don't know. They clean, they organize, they deliver, and all to keep a mouse-eared palace running smoothly. Is this his maid? I forget her name. I've completely forgotten her name, but there was like a maid that used to look after Evan. It could be something to do with her. The maidservants of Ding Dong Dell Castle. If that's what you think the answer might be, then why not cast Materialize and see? I shall look forward to learning what form our key will take this time. Me too. We will find out. So we've got to go find the key first. So I'll make this my active questeroonie. So we've got Hibber, Gibber, the Hopeful. The names though. Alright, let me check this out. I'm going to go into my party and see what I can do here. All my higgledies are maxed out. I'm not even sure which one I want to change, to be quite honest, but I want to check out these new ones. Maybe the water one. I'm going to try the water one. So the one we just got was called Hopeful something. To try and find it. This one, Hibber Gibber the Hopeful, and this one was one of the new ones as well. I'm going to try this one out. I'm going to try the water one. I swapped the water one for the water one, and we will see. Oh no, I got too much on the cost. Oh, that's so annoying. I'm 2 over. What points? Because there's like points. You can only have like so many. So I need 2. I could change this one out. This Garbidine or whatever he's called. Maybe I have another level 10 that only takes like 2 points, or doesn't take as many. I mean, how many points does this take? This one takes 1 point. I'll put this one up there because then I have enough points. There we go. I'm exactly on 10. So we'll try these higgledies out, or I just kind of like want to see what they do in combat. Just kind of curious. Okay, so I think I've got to go over here into Ding Dong Dell Castle. Let's do it. There's the bunny man. He's back. The creepy bunny man is back. There has to be a higgledy plushies of Drippy and Lofty. Well, Drippy's not a higgledy, I don't think. Isn't he a fairy? He's something entirely different, isn't he? I don't think Lofty's a higgledy either. I think Lofty is one of those king's maker things, or kings whatever they are, those little creature things. So he doesn't count as one either. There's a plush of Lofty available from the collector's edition. Oh, there is? Oh, cool. None of the higgledies, though. Oh, but the higgledies are the cutest. Okay, let's go over this way, I suppose. He's a mad yolk of old Drippy. Yes, he is. He is crazy. He is one crazy dude. He's awesome. I wish they had put him in just for like one cutscene or something. Just one cutscene and I would have been happy. Just to hear his Welsh accent again would have been so awesome. But no, unfortunately, not this time. Alright, I've got to look around for the key. So I think it's like on the floor somewhere. And the actual marker only tells you like the area that it's in. Oh, there it is. That was easy. A bottle of poison forms for a brief moment before shattering into pieces. Oh gosh, why was there poison around here? I don't know. I'm not going to ask questions. So I think that was kind of like a decoy. So I think there's like fake ones around. So you got to actually keep looking. A maiden's hair clip. Nope, that was not it. It's another fake one, I guess. I've got to keep looking around. Where are you? What about in this room? I don't think I've looked in this room yet. Okay, over here. Oh, I think I found it. Yay! Yeah. Evan, I'm feeling something over by you, man. Give the old Materialize a go. Okay, let's see what kind of item we get for the key this time. Might be something different. So far we've had a ring, and the first one was a photograph. I had to think then. Nella's earring. Oh my god, it is her. That's so cool. It's one of Nella's earrings. So our key this time is this chic little number, is it? Rabbit Face better not have any complaints about the quality of this one. He better hadn't. Let's head back to the New Moons and find out. Okay. Wait, so I don't have to go back to the bunny? Oh, I do have to go back to the bunny. I guess it's called the New Moons, the area, then, I guess. But it's called Midnight Garden. It's a lie. I think our inn is called that. There's one of Drippy too. It'd be so cool to have a plushie of Drippy though. That would be awesome. Okay, let's do this. What have we here? Ah yes, this is our key. That much is certain. Another door awaits. These keys are often items people hold dear, it seems. I wonder if something as big as the Filmmobile could even be one. Oh, don't get my hopes up. The Filmmobile? It's like, what? Ah, wrong world. Forgive me. I do get my head muddled up sometimes. Regardless, we had better hope that the remaining keys won't be too big. I wouldn't want you to do yourself a mischief trying to carry them. That won't be a problem. I have all my friends to help me. The power of friendship! How wonderful to have companions one can count on. Marvellous, just marvellous. Simply marvellous. Now I wonder what manner of high higgledy this little earring will guide us to. There's only one way to find out. Let's go through the door. Wow, we've made pretty good progress already. Like, not even an hour, and I've already done one. Last time I took 2 hours just to do one door, but there was a lot of other stuff to do. Off you go then. It's time to take a trip through the twists and turns of another memory lane. Okay, let's do it. Stuff about Nella. I'm looking forward to finding more about Nella, because she wasn't really in the story that much, so it will be cool to see more of her. She was a cool character. Higgledy-piggledy muddly hud. Hey, that's a good name. I'm sure they would, like, that would fit. Like, it matches. We got some really weird higgledy names on this game. Filmmobile is from the first game. Yeah, I know. The car. I remember. And then they go into the water. And bad stuff happens. Let's not talk about that. Because it's depressing. I'm sorry, Aranella. Do you have a moment? Of course. What is it? Well, it's just that everyone's been getting so worked up lately. It's unbearable. Grim, Marlene, Matthias, even Vermin. Or Vermine, I guess. Well, you can't blame everyone for being a little on edge, what with Prince Evan's big day coming up. I know, but I don't think that's it. Take Matthias. He's shut himself up in his room and he just sits in there muttering strange things to himself. It gives me the shivers. So, like, is this maybe, like, more insight to, like, what happened before, like, the horrible stuff happened to Evan and that? And then the town got taken over and whatnot? Matthias. That's... who is that again? I don't know how you keep all those names in your head, Ratja. Yeah, I'm terrible at that too. The one they've taken to calling the Black Knight. Maybe you know him better as that. Oh, so this is how the Black Knight came to be. Interesting. Okay. The Black Knight, eh? So we'll get to find... I don't think we found his identity, so this will be interesting. Oh, you must know him. He's Chancellor Mousinger's second in command. I'm sorry, but there's been so much chopping and changing in the ranks lately that I just can't keep up. Well, us handmaidens have other things to worry about. We can't be expected to know the ins and outs of military matters. And off they go, I guess. That was Nella and Ratja. In a memory from just before you were deposed, if I'm not mistaken. So there's a high higgledy tied to Nella somehow. Let's keep going and find out more. Sounds like a plan. Let's do this. Okay, let's see. I just have to walk forwards again. I wonder what level the monsters will be from this little section here. I guess we will find out. Let's see. They are 95, so they're getting close to our level now. Just kind of curious to see how much XP I would get for killing them. I don't think it will be a lot, but just in case. Nah, I didn't even see the bar move, so I have no idea. It's really weird. Like, this place looks like the labyrinth, but it's not. I kind of wish they did like choose a different setting or something, because I have been in these labyrinths so much that they just drive me crazy now. I just want to get out of these places. Hello Froster, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Higgledy piggledy pop, the mouse fell into a pot. Catchy. You could make your own nursery rhyme. But yeah, it would be cool to see the filmobile. I want to see it. I wonder if they'll put in any little references to the first game. That would be awesome. Okay, let's go through. We're nearly there. Here we are. We have made it. Let's see what happens with Nella's story. Oh, let's see their vulnerabilities. Poison, I think, and we're going to be fighting fairies from the looks of it, which could be annoying because they are airborne, and airborne enemies are irritating, but we will see. I'll try. Here they are. Little fairies. They're so cute. Time to murder some fairies. I always feel bad about doing this. Because the fairies are so cute though. Alright, so let's take them down. Let's do this. I'm going to try use my fireball again because it's kind of satisfying. I'm sure that there's different moves for it, but I don't know what all the buttons are. I'm sure there's different buttons for it. I don't know what they are. Maybe that's all I've learnt so far. Maybe I have to upgrade the martial thing a little bit further, because there is other skills you can learn, but you have to have points to learn them. And I think you get points for getting like little scrolls, which you get from the main story, I believe, or you can like buy them. I found a couple in my castle, like in my kingdom, so maybe after we've done a little bit more of this DLC, some more will pop up in my kingdom. So I think that's what might happen. That's what happened before. Okay, they're kind of like all the way over there. Come over here, you horrible things. I can't reach you here. You're cheating. Here, take my fireball. I'll just chuck fireballs over there. That would be easier. Thank God I've got this fireball skill. Although I could just swap to Evan, I suppose, and use his wand, I guess. That'd probably be easier. Oh, let's use these. These are my new Higgledies, and I was kind of wondering what they do. I don't think they summoned that, did they? They summoned the big thing? Because I thought a different Higgledy did that. I am not really sure. I thought it was the light one that did that. I have no idea. I kind of like want to use them again just to confirm that. But I'm not sure. Go my little Higgledies. I need to level those new Higgledies as well, because they're such low level. But let's get these fairies down. There's monsters above us. Yes, I know. They are ranged. They're annoying. Alright, I'm going to swap to Evan because this will make this faster. And then I'll just chuck my little things because this will be way faster. Wait, am I not hurting them? Oh, I think I was too far away or something. Yeah, there we go. That's a bit better. Let's get that one and that one. Why do they have to be out of the map? It's so annoying. I need your help. Of all the places to put the enemies, they had to put them all the way out there just to be annoying. Alright, there we go. Let's get these ones. We're on a roll. We're nearly done, I think. It's still 5 PM for me. Wow. It's 11 PM for me. It's quite late. Scarlet moons are always atmospheric. Yes, there is a weird moon thing here. We're actually in a dream, if you didn't know. This DLC is kind of like set in a dream world where you kind of explore backstories on the characters from the main game. I'm doing Nella's right now. You know the little handmaiden that Evan had at the beginning of the game? We're doing her backstory at the moment, finding out more about like what happened before we got dethroned and Mousekin took over and all that kind of stuff. So it could be an interesting little bit here, not sure. I just finished that part, so I think it will tell the main bit of the story now. Or there might be a boss first, actually, not sure. Yay, Higgledies! They're cute, aren't they? Keep an eye on those prinnies. Prinnies? Do you mean from Disgaea? Ready, dude. Why red moon? Like, do the prinnies have something to do with red moons? I have no idea. There you are, Aranella. I asked Marlene to look into it for me. It seems that Matthias, the Black Knight, has been messing around with magic, and not just any old magic, the most powerful magic there is. Thank you, Ratjar. I couldn't look into it myself for fear of vermin making a fuss. Vermin, I don't know. Besides, he's been keeping me busy with all his strange little errands. Not that that's kept me from doing some digging of my own. It seems they've been sending all of our Grimalkin soldiers off on maneuvers far from the city. You don't think that means we're about to go to war, do you? Don't worry about it for now. Just carry on as if everything's normal and don't breathe a word of what you found out to anyone except for me. Now. Seriously, don't worry. Everything's going to be fine. Right, I better get back to work. Don't lie, it's not fine. Alright, but be careful, won't you? It didn't turn out fine, okay? Turned out terribly wrong. What is she thinking about? At least she's a mouse, so she should be safe for now. That's true. Maybe she knew all this time. Are you sure it's alright for us to be seeing all of this, Evan? It's all connected to you, right? Well, yes, it's Nella's memory lane after all, and she was in charge of looking after me. No, it was more than that. She was like a mother to me. She taught me everything I know about fighting and magic. Wow, she sounds amazing. If we keep on going, we might be able to learn more about what happened that day. We can't turn back. You sure, lad? I am. Come on, everyone. Alright, we've got to find out what happened, what really happened behind the scenes on that very fateful day. Alright, how big is this area? It's not too big. It's alright. We'll get there. We got this. I'm just going to run to the end because I don't need to fight these guys. Let's just run. Let's get to the end. Let's get to the next destination. I think we'll fight a nightmare when we get to this little next part, I think. Are they new scenarios or are they recycled? It's more backstory on the characters. It's new stuff. It's not like the past 2 DLCs that we've had have been labyrinth stuff. We just climb up the floors and fight monsters, basically. There was a little tiny bit of backstory in some of them. It was kind of like intertwined. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Intertwined in the dungeon. So you kind of had to do the dungeon to get the backstories. But yeah, this is a new one. And it's not in the labyrinth for once, which is nice because I'm sick of the labyrinth. There's so much of it. I've just done so much of it. I just don't want to see it anymore. But we have an arena in this one, which I guess isn't like that different. But I haven't done that yet. I think it will be really hard. Most likely. Okay, up this way. You gotta do this then. Yeah. I love getting more backstory. It's nice. It's a little bit late, but it's nice. Like, the game came out like a year ago, but hey, this came out yesterday. I did do a stream on it yesterday too. But it was the start of this DLC. It was a little bit repetitive because you had to like go sleep at like 5 different inns before you actually got anywhere, and it took like 2 hours to even like start the first story. So yeah, it was a little bit annoying, but we're actually like getting into like the proper DLC part of it now, which is good. The enemies are slowly getting harder. This one's level 103. The last one we did was like 90 something. So I don't know entirely how high the monsters are going to get. The level cap is 150, so there's like 30 levels for me to do. I started at 120 because I've done like everything possible in the game already. So I'm hoping that it will be enough. I mean, if it's not, then like, that's pretty crazy. Just to do the story part of the DLC. Like, that would be pretty crazy because I've done everything I can do. So I don't really know. Like, I hope I don't have to grind for levels or anything because I just had enough of grinding on this, to be honest. I just want to do the story part now and that's it. As I don't know if they're actually going to make any more DLCs after this. This could be the last one, but I'm not 100% on that because we've had like 3 already. One was a free DLC and the other 2 were paid DLCs. So I'm not really sure. We will just see, I suppose. I don't really know what else they can add to this, to be honest. I have no idea. Youch! That hurt. You horrible fairy. It didn't hurt that much actually. But a little bit. These things are annoying. Okay, let's get this fairy over here. Queen of the Dawn, you're going down. Oh no, she got me. Stupid thing. Let's see what I can do here. I want to get my mana up, and then I'm going to use my martial prowess thing. Ah, here we go. Let's get that. Give it to me. Yes, I got the golden ball. Yay. Now I have unlimited mana. Alright, so I'm going to use this one, which will like slow down time and stuff. It's useful for sure. This one and then this one. Alright, here we go. That should do a nice bit of damage. That wasn't too bad, and for some reason... Oh, okay, I think that was just my like golden ball power. I think that's why I'm shining. I thought that was from my skill for a second, but I don't think so. I feel like this sword attack does more damage though. I feel like I would do more damage to her this way. Alright, let's do this one more time. Go, she's so close. We are so close. I can do it again. Awesome, I've got loads of mana still. Alright, there we go. Is she dead? She's got no life. I can't see her health bar. Are you dead? Okay, there we go. We did it! Victory! Why are you interested in how high the enemies can get? I'm scared, that's why. I'm there like slowly, the levels just slowly keep increasing, and my panic levels just slowly keep getting higher and higher. And I'm just like, oh my god. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, because the last two, the last two, they're quite hard. The last two DLCs were like kind of hard, like on certain parts of it. So like, I'm kind of worried that is going to be hard. That's amazing. This seems like an interesting DLC. It's not bad so far. What in the world? The whole castle is covered in mouse decorations. Oh yeah, they changed it. It's Nella. What exactly is going on? No. The start of this DLC was like really boring. So I'm glad it's picked up with the stories and stuff. I think this must be the most like story heavily like one that they've brought out. So there's a lot of story in this one, it seems. Prince Evan. But Nella, the castle should look like that. It's only right. But no, it's meant to look like cat people. But she doesn't realise. She's in denial. This is the Ding Dong Dell of now, right? It would seem that your own thoughts and memories are becoming mixed up in this, Your Majesty. After all, we know that before you left the kingdom, your governess, you can say it, she died. Yep, she did. Which means she couldn't know anything about how Ding Dong Dell now looks. She probably thinks the mice have taken over and that I've been killed. We have to go and convince her that that's not true. We have to tell her that Ding Dong Dell's a peaceful, happy place now. Yes, okay, let's do it. Oh, there's monsters in this little area as well. Interesting. It's kind of like how Dragon Quest got overrun with monsters. It reminds me of that a little bit in one of the towns. Maybe this is just the thing to do in like post-game stuff. I feel like I'm lagging a little bit. Do you see that? Like my frame rate seems to be dropping slightly. I'm not sure why, but that actually is like on the game. It's not the stream, it's actually the game. Because I can see it too. Oh gosh, it's you. Have you come to visit Aranella's grave? Like, Tani, why are you walking into me like that? Stop it, girl. Stop it. I don't know what you're doing, but stop it. Alright, I see a chest over here. Let's go and grab this, although I'm sure it's not going to be worth it, but whatever. I'll grab it anyway. Oh, actually it was. It's one of these manual things. Awesome, I can use that. That's the new thing that they've added. The martial prowess, like the big flame ball that I've been using, and the thing where like time kind of stops and I do loads of skills with this character. It's quite useful actually. I like the new skills that they've added. They're pretty cool. Okay, now to go over this way. Yep, into the castle we go. Yay for golden balls. Have you never had golden nuggets? They're the best. They were like my favorite cereal at one point. They're so yummy. It's because it's Disneyland now. What, the castle? I think we got to fight the nightmare now. These nightmares are from the first game. If you didn't know, Frostair. Have you played the first No Kuni? I thought it was great. I loved the first No Kuni. But these are the monsters from the first game. And at the start of this DLC, you actually get to go into Oliver's house, which was really cool. Apart from you couldn't explore all the rooms, which kind of sucked. But at least they tried. You were supposed to protect him. It was your duty, but you left it to others. That's not and the boy died. Evan, you failed. You broke your oath to Leonhard. Ding Dong Dell fell to the mice, and it was all your fault. So, because of me, Evan, don't listen. It's not true, Nella. You didn't fail. You didn't do anything wrong. I'm alive, and Grimalkin and mice are living happily together now. Ding Dong Dell has changed for the better. It's peaceful at long last. And I've changed for the better too. She's not going to listen. I'm stronger now, and I'm going to prove it. By whooping your booty.
This will be over in no time.
Let's do it. Okay, we have a nightmare rook. Let's do it. Oh, he's got some cool looking swords here. But I'm sure we'll be able to take this dude down. What are you doing? Oh, he's doing this again. I think we faced this one before, haven't we? I'm sure we faced the same nightmare before. I think it's repeating nightmares, which is kind of a bit annoying. Oh, so annoying when they're in the sky like that. I can't even hit them. Come down here, you stupid thing. Alright, let's use our little fire higgledies since they're like right here. Alright, let's see if I can get this guy. I'm kind of tempted to put mana on, but I feel like maybe I should save them. Actually, it's okay actually, because I think I've got a lot of them. Yeah, I'm going to put these on, put my mana up, so then I can just do my special attacks and just go crazy and get him down like quicker. Let's do this, because I want to see the story. Like, really interested to see where this is going to go. Oh, he moved! No, I wasted my move. Damn you! Why'd you have to move? Ouch! Not cool. He's doing like a horrible rush move thing. Ouch! Stop it! Keeps knocking me over. That's not cool, man. Stop it. Alright, here we go. Let's go up to him and use this. Ta-da! I got loads of items on this game because, like, I got loads of money, so items aren't really a problem. The only thing about this game, like, they make it harder by only allowing you to use, like, a limited number of items in combat. But I've actually got hundreds of them, but you can only use like 10 in combat because they try to make it challenging like that. Even though we do have difficulty modes, so it's probably not really that necessary. It's kind of annoying, to be honest. Ouchie! But he's not doing too much damage to me right now, so should be okay. Come back down here, you horrible thing, you! Get down here, you! So annoying when they go up there. You can barely do anything. Come down here, you stupid thing. Alright, let's summon my little water ones. Maybe they can do something. Ah, is that? Oh no, it's not. I thought I saw a golden ball thing, but it's not. It's some kind of move or something. I don't really know what those balls of light were. Not sure if I'm doing that or if my higgledies are. Like what? No, the enemy's doing that. Yeah, I'm not going to go into those again. I've learnt my lesson. They just exploded when I moved on them. Let's not do that. Alright, let's get this stupid thing down. Come here, you stupid thing. Let's get him. Alright, I'm going to put a bit of mana on again. I'm going to put these ones. These are my weakest ones, but it's okay. It's alright, because I don't think I'm going to need all of them. Okay, come here, you stupid thing. Ouchie, you're so evil. Stop it. I've lost a bit of my mana because I got, like, interrupted. That was a little annoying, but it's okay. Alright, let's get up to him. It's so hard to hit because he keeps jumping everywhere. That's like what's making this hard, because he doesn't keep still. Maybe this will knock him over. Ah, didn't. Sometimes that knocks the enemies over, makes it a little easier. Alright, let's get some more 6 sensor on there. Alright, here we go. Knock him over. Go on, knock him over. No, damn it. So annoying. Just die already, dude. Alright. Let's see what I can do here. Maybe I should use this, because then it slows down time. This would be easier, actually. Let's use this again, because this will be much easier. Ah! You interrupted it? I didn't think you could interrupt that. Damn! I wasn't even finished, man. That sucked. It's okay. I got him! Victory! Yay! You mean the monsters at Gondolia? Yes, I think it was Gondolia. I loved how Badonis was at the signal podium, like flexing its muscles. Almost forgot to leave a like. Thank you! Damn enemies not standing still as you charge up. I know, it sucks. They should just stand there and just let me do it. I'm back on the Captain DS Wi-Fi. What? Captain DS Wi-Fi? What is this newfangled Wi-Fi? Please teach me. Yes, you go, Moti. Yeah, we did it. Kind of over leveled, but yeah, we did. What's that? You're the High Higgledy of Faith. So we have a healer one now, I think. He's called the Tootle of Trusting. Tootle the Trusting, I should say. Piggledy Higgledy. We got a new Higgledy. Yay. Awesome. Ever played Dark Souls or Bloodborne? No, I'm too scared. I've played Demon Souls, but I gave up because there's like no checkpoints. They don't have bonfires or anything. So when you die, you have to do like the whole level again, and it's a nightmare. But I don't really like... I get impatient with those types of games. You need a lot of patience for those, you know? They're difficult. The ill feeling between Grimalkin and Mousekin is as old as time, older even than the mighty kingmakers, and they are old. Trust me, they're old. Very old. No one remembers how it all began, of course, only that the two species have never been able to get along. This was in the first No Kuni too. And the battle between them for control of Ding Dong Dell has lasted almost as long as their enmity itself. It was one of Evan's ancestors who, having overcome the mice's latest onslaught, finally made a pact with the Kingmaker Oakenheart. That was the big deer thing. Big massive like deer looking creature. He was cool. Though this led to the Grimalkin becoming rulers of the realm at long last, it did little to prevent the age-old enemies from clashing. And so on and on the battles raged with never an end in sight. But then at long last, the two species finally took a few small steps towards reconciliation. I can't even say it. They made up and they're happy again, thanks to Evan's father, King Leonhard. Sweet. And I remember that guy. I think he was like kind of like an advisor or something. I think we took him down, I think. Alas, this peace was not destined to last. Doloran soon sent tendrils of darkness to wrap themselves around the hearts of two of the king's closest associates. Yeah, he was like the right-hand man or something, that little mouse dude. Something like that. Vermin, friend and confidant of Chancellor Mousinger and Matthias, who would have come to be known as the Black Knight. Oh, that's the Black Knight? Oh, okay. I didn't realise that he was the Black Knight. The wickedness warped their desires, sending Vermin's already considerable thirst for power spiralling out of control, and causing him to involve his erstwhile friend Mousinger in a sinister and underhanded plot against the king. And maybe I forgot though. I don't know. It was a long time ago. Matthias's loyalty to Mousinger, meanwhile, was corrupted beyond recognition, becoming an all-consuming fanatism and bringing the Black Knight into being. With two such twisted associates, Mousinger's descent into deceit and betrayal was all but guaranteed. Thanks to their dark influence, he had soon resolved to kill the king and lead Mousekind to glory at last. It should be mankind. The evil that had first infected Vermin and the Black Knight soon spread throughout Mousekind. And before long, King Leonhard was dead and his son driven from the kingdom. The Grimalkin had been preoccupied with the preparations for the crowning of their young king and failed to notice the trap closing around them. Vermin quietly arranged for all of the kingdom's Grimalkin soldiers to be sent far from the castle. And on the day of the ceremony, the plan was finally put into action. I see. In the blink of an eye, the mice seized control of the castle, and Mousinger was soon crowned ruler of Ding Dong Dell in Evan's stead. The evil Mousinger, although he wasn't really technically that evil though. And though Evan had escaped, this was not without its cost. Nella, his handmaiden and governess, gave her life to ensure that her young charge's survival. Her corpse remained in the sewers beneath the castle until her fellow handmaidens finally came to claim it. Oh, how they wept for their fallen sister. She was cool. She had served the castle from the moment she was able, and had gone on to raise the young prince in the absence of his mother, the queen. She was strong and kind and admired by all. To lose one so precious was a grave blow indeed. Aranella was laid to rest by her fellow handmaidens with full honours, having paid the ultimate price to uphold her oath of service. Poor girl. She was an awesome character. I liked her. Her sisters in service were consumed with grief, until one day a glimmer of hope appeared quite unexpectedly. Prince Evan was alive! I know, I already played the game. Oppression of the Grimalkin was growing worse with each passing day, and the handmaidens had been helping those who could no longer bear it to escape. But the borders were closing, the two species were ever more opposed, and everywhere it seemed that all the progress of the past few years was destined to be lost. Still, the handmaidens never gave up hope. They eagerly followed the news of young Evan and the burgeoning kingdom of Evermore, and cheered him on every step of the way. Bless them. I love this art, it's so pretty. It's so beautiful. Same here, I've seen it and it looks quite challenging. The Kingmakers were amazing, they were really cool. A new one called Sekiro Die Twice looks amazing. Yeah, it looks amazing graphically, it looks awesome. I don't think I'm going to get it though, it looks too hard. Going to wait a while to see people's opinions on it. It looks amazing though, it looks really good, like graphically, looks really good. Jumped back into Creed Odyssey at the moment. Are you enjoying Odyssey? Are you making good progress? I know you said you were playing it yesterday as well. I've seen it, it looks quite challenging. The combat looks very fluid, which always makes for an interesting game. I'm curious about how the story is going to go on that one, because it looks like there's like some hint of revenge and like stuff like that going on, but I'm not sure. Looks cool. I hope Aranella realises this and how the world is like now. Yes, hopefully she can move on. Meanwhile, Aranella's memories remained as they had been on the day of the coup. She still believed that the mice had killed Evan and taken Ding Dong Dell for themselves. And her frustration at this tragedy had come to dominate all of the memories that remained. But thanks to Evan's trip down the memory lane, she can learn the truth at long last, that Evan survived and that Ding Dong Dell is better than it has ever been. That her efforts helped to build a better future for all, and that she did not die in vain. She didn't, because she saved us. Bless her.
Evan.
Thank you, Evan. You've grown strong. I'm so happy I got to see you again, Nella. This place, it isn't real, is it? But it's not the afterlife either. It's called a memory lane. It's a world made up of all your thoughts and dreams and memories. The riddling rabbit from your stories here too. Well, isn't that something? Wait, I can feel your memories flowing into mine. He's called the conductor, isn't he? And Ding Dong Dell is better now. And you didn't just help to make it better, you helped to realize your father's dream for his beloved kingdom. And not only that, you've done what I asked you to as well.
No.
Well, I haven't quite fulfilled my promise yet. But I will, you'll see. We will. We just need to keep building on the village. Well, kingdom, but it's done. Anyway, the promise is fulfilled. I've completed the kingdom. So this little fellow is a spirit distilled from my faith in you, is he? No, not just mine. All the people of Ding Dong Dell, their faith in you, and yours in them. Do you really think so? I do.
Yes.
Don't ever forget that feeling. Evan, I want you to know one last thing. Now that I've seen you again, now that I know how far you've come and how much you've achieved, I can rest in peace at last. So we helped her to move on and like pass on and stuff. That was kind of nice. What's not to love? I'm enjoying killing literally everything that moves. In the latest ones, you can even kill annoying civilians without any trouble. Oh, really? So you don't like the police don't like come after you or anything? That's pretty interesting. You can be a villain. Welcome back, one and all. I'm surprised you don't get like desynchronized or something. You've brought another high higgledy, I see. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Higgle. Goodness gracious, Evan, are you crying? Ah, I'm fine, just leave me alone. It's like someone's cutting onions. Oh, well, I did have a hilarious joke lined up for you, but let's leave it for now, shall we? That might be best. My, you've been through complete chaos though, haven't you? The memories of the living and the dead all mixed up together. But that's all part of what makes the world go round. I'm sure you understand what I'm getting at, don't you, my young saviour? Oh yes, I'll never forget what happened today. Those memories will stay with me forever. They won't stay with me forever. Wonderful. If this little adventure has provided you with at least a little spiritual nourishment, then all is well. Now then, the high higgledy of faith has been retrieved, only 3 more to find. Okay, so halfway, technically, I guess. Yay, we did it, and we got ranged weapon rundown. Apparently, I don't know what that's for, but okay. Forgive me for springing this on you before you've even had time to dry your eyes, but I'd like to crack on and tell you where the next key is. Okay, it's a place where an enormous monster lurks. Okay, the shadow of a former kingmaker who abandoned her duties and broke her pact with the god of gods. It sits like a mountain on a continent long since lost.
Really?
Oh, it's a proper fiendish one, this one, eh? It's more than enough to get you there, believe me. Off you go. I can't wait to see your key. Okay, let's go find the key. We get to know all about armor for doing this one too. Okay, let's do it. Tootle the trusting. We got a new little thing. Oh, level up. Yay. Everybody levels up after we do these, it seems. So that's cool. Okay, the 4th one. Let's do this. So, apparently, I might have to fly there because... well, there's no teleport to it, so I think it's actually like on the actual island. So I think we might have to fly down there. Take a drink, miss. I've got one next to me. I have a Capri Sun. I love Capri Suns. But yeah, I do need one. 1 second. There's a lot of reading, so yeah, I have to make sure I drink. But thank you. Okay, let's go and, well, go to this island, I guess. Let's do this. So yeah, I got to land on it this time with our weird looking ship thing. Let's do it. Although it's been like changed now, I guess. Like it was really weird when we first found our ship. It had like a big massive weird scientist face on the front. Okay, I think I got to land here in Nazca. I think it's somewhere here. I don't know if this is the right place. Damn, ninjas cutting onions. I know, right? Where are they at? They're hiding. Alright, how far away is this? Okay, it's up there. Oh, this is like the end area of the game, I believe. Help, my Wi-Fi is terrible. I'll send you some connection speed. Here you go. Take it. Take my connection speed. No, don't, because I need it. I need it for streaming. Reminds me of Etrian Odyssey when you complete a quest. I've heard of it. It sounds familiar, but I don't think I've actually like played it or anything. No desynchronization. That's what makes it satisfying. When they've annoyed me, so many annoying civilians I've wanted to kill ever since the first game. Are they like the same civilians? Are they using like the same models or something? Oh, I see the things already. I already see what could be the keys, but I'm guessing it's going to be further up. Like, is it really going to be down here? Nope. It's not that one. Okay, what about this one over here? I didn't think it would be like this. It's like quite... We haven't even gone up the steps. Is this it? Can you feel that? Oh, we found it already. Let's give it a try. Okay, let's see what we get. Welcome back, Loto! How are you doing? What did you miss? You missed Aranella's story. You know Nella, the handmaiden? You missed her story. You obtained a set of cutlery. Okay, I'm about to open the next door. A set of knives and forks.
What the flip?
Flippin' cutlery! Well, you never know. Maybe someone really loves their knives and forks. Well, I suppose there's no telling what nonsense might be important to people, isn't it? One man's trash is another man's treasure and all that. Shall we take it to the conductor and see what he has to say? Yes, let's do this. I wonder who would like cutlery so much. I don't know. No idea. Wait, you were here? Ah, don't be mean. Interesting. Literally never heard of it before though. Oh, the game. Yeah, the Odyssey game. I see. Have you guys played Lost Odyssey? That game's amazing. I wish that they remastered or did a sequel of that. Sequel would be the best. I love that game. It was so good. Another key I see. This will open a new door for sure. Alrighty, let's get on with it. Knives and forks. Who'd have thought it? And a pair of each to boot. Such things often appear in pairs, you know. Well, no time to dwell on why. The nightmare's attacks are getting worse. We need to act before it's too late for whoever's memories we'll be visiting next. The nightmare in that last memory lane almost had Nella under its control, which means they're getting closer to the High Higgledies too. Well, cutlery from a lost continent, I can't wait to see where this leads. This could be a weird one. I don't know. I have no idea. I hope they just put like some wacky one in, like some really weird one. That would be cool. Off you go. Once more unto the morass of memories. Okay, let's do it. So next one is this one here. Let's go. I'm going to use the cutlery to open the door. We can lockpick it with a fork. I've heard great things about it, but didn't really own a PS2. I had one, but it was like, it started as a family one, and then it kind of just like slowly ended up moving into my bedroom. Alyssa? Who's this? Where have you gone? Where have they all gone? What has become of Allegora? Oh, guys, I think this is the end boss. I think that we might be getting some more information on the, like, big bad villain of the game. Doloran, I think it was called. Why do I alone remain? This could be interesting. Okay. I don't entirely know what they could add to this. Was that... Well, he didn't take the blindest bit of notice of us. He doesn't care about us. Let's go after him. If the other memory lanes are anything to go by, we'll learn more up ahead. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's who it was. It looked like him from the back. Apart from he didn't have his snake mask on, but I think it was him. I just have this funny feeling. So, I think it should be him. Okay, let's go. Let's zoom through this area. So now the enemies are 105. They are slowly getting there. This makes me nervous. Stop going up in level. Stop it. I don't know. They're going to catch up to my level at one point. I know it. I just hope they don't go like too far above it, because I don't want to grind levels. I really don't. That would suck. Oh, we have like the little soul things. I remember these things. The horned one is no more, and the world is at peace. How long I have waited for this day. Okay, that was a little bit random, but okay then. Anyone ever play a very old game called Dungeon Keeper? I have not played that one, I don't think. This memory lane seems less frustrating than the ones in the remake of Dragon Quest. The bosses there are hard. Well, we have had some pretty hard stuff in the previous DLCs. The ones in the labyrinth were pretty hard. There was like this black dragon one. I think it was called Blackheart or something. And he was pretty strong. He took me a while to take down. So there have been some difficult bits on this game too. I'm back and need to rewatch the stream for the bit you missed. You just missed the Nella story.
Careful, everyone.
I think. They are just the main bosses again, but harder. Ah, I see. The bosses from this one are the nightmares from the first No Kuni, which is pretty cool. You gonna die, miss? I hope not, but we'll see. Like, I might. I have no idea. I think we're okay at the moment because they're still like lower level than us, but we still have like 2 more doors to go through, and the levels do just keep getting higher and higher. So it's possible. I really don't know. I'll try not to die, of course. That's always my goal, to stay alive. But we'll see what happens, I guess. Alright, let's get these silly skeletons down. Out of my way, you weird skeletons. Move out of my way. I'm a dude on a mission. I'm a little dude on a mission. I'm a cat dude on a mission. Let's do this. I gotta take them all down. They just keep respawning though, because they're like skeletons after all. They're immortal! Immortal skeletons. Get out of my way. I have stuff to do. I have memories to see. Stories to explore. I don't know where I was going with that. But it's okay. Alright, let's grab these little chesty things. Let's grab these as well. Awesome. Oh, this one over here. Let's grab you. Alright, I wish there was a way to like attack loads of them at the same time. That would make this a bit faster. They're just like, just button mashing at this point. Just get them down and then we can do the story. That's what I'm here for. It's for the story. Because these are just not challenging right now. But I know it will probably get challenging. Okay, let's summon our little higgledies. Go, my little higgledies. Murder them all with your cannonballs. I love that one. That's cool. I like how the higgledies do all different things. It's pretty helpful. Where are the healing ones at? I should have some somewhere. Move out my way, move out my way. I just want them to use their skill. Alright, these are the new ones. Let's see what they do. I'm just kind of curious. So they do summon the big thing. Because I thought it was a different higgledy that summoned those. But it is the water ones. Interesting. We did it! Awesome! Okay, why is my marker in the middle? Oh, it's moved now. Okay, it was a little bit delayed in updating there. Okay, let's go through and we should get a teeny bit more backstory and see if this guy really is Doloran. So it definitely looked like him, but I'm not sure. You're missing out, miss. It's always fun to play the bad guy. I enjoyed some games called Overlord, where you're the bad guy too. I only know the anime, so I'm not really sure. Who's this lady? Alessandra? It was you who revived the Great Blade, was it not? I have no idea who this person is, but she looks like a dragon in human form or something. It's really weird. You mean the Sword of Unity? It's an item of immeasurable importance. You have done us a great service in restoring it to its true form. Can I help you? Okay. It is nothing less than a miracle that your path and the boys should have crossed. Who are you? What are you talking about? Thank you, and sorry, from the bottom of my heart. I am kind of confused right now, but okay. What the flippin' flip was that all about, man? I have no idea. I am as confused as you are. Snap out of it. Don't just stand there with your gobs open. You've got a high higgledy to find. Oh, of course. Come on. That was a bit random. Maybe it's not about, Doloran after all. I thought it was, but I have no idea who that was. You creepy rabbit. Stop staring at me, you weird thing. Alright, let's keep going. Let's see how big this one is. Oh, it's kind of a little lengthy. I hope I don't go the wrong way, but I'm sure it'll be fine. It looks pretty straightforward. So I'm sure it will be okay. Let's do this. I think it happened in Dark Cloud. I need to scroll up. Man oh man, since this game is also made by level 5, I imagine that to be the case. You can tell, right, by the art style. You think so, Froster? When I played Dragon Quest VIII, it was easy for me, maybe because it was at peak of Dragon Quest power? Say what? I've not played that one, so I have no idea, but I would love to play Dragon Quest VIII as well. I hope that they remaster more of them. I want them to remaster more Dragon Quest games. We got Builders though, so I'm looking forward to Builders. This should be awesome to when that comes out. Just not that much longer to go. The only thing I'm worried about with Builders is the time of year it releases. It's so hot around that time of year, and I always like really suffer around that time because my house doesn't have that great ventilation, so like it gets really stuffy in my house. So it's gonna be I just hate that time of year so bad. It's gonna be a nightmare. That's for sure. That's the only thing I'm not looking forward to. Level 5 loves putting bosses from the previous games in new installments. Oh, so they've done this before? That's cool. I think it happened in Dark Cloud and Yokai Watch 2. Ah, I've never played any of those actually. I've heard of Dark Cloud. Isn't it a little bit like Harvest Moon or something? Something to do with like farming and stuff? I've not played it though. Not sure about Snack World. There's a game called Snack World. Sounds yummy. Okay, we got another boss up here. Nya nya nya, cat boy.
This will be over in no time.
Indeed. Alright, this one's now 113. Oh boy. But I think we can still handle it. I think we're okay. But yeah, he's like 10 levels below me now. He's definitely... They're catching up, guys. This worries me. But it's okay. It's alright. We're okay for now. I can at least do this one.
I'm counting on
I think. He's going down pretty fast. So we're all good. Alright. Ouchie. He got me. Oh. Chucking fireballs. I'm just literally just being ragdolled here. Stop it. You stupid dude. Oh, he's powering up. Oh, lucky I was far away because he like chucked me over there. So he kind of like did me a favor in a way. Can you stop like chucking me on the floor? Like that's really goddamn annoying. Stop doing that, will you? Okay, let's do my higgledies. Oh, oops. Oh, God damn it. It's so annoying. Oh, health. Yes, I will take the health. Give me the health. And all that, I really need it. I only lost a tiny bit, but I'll take it anyway. Oh, now he's doing that stupid thing. Alright, I'm just gonna like try and stay away from him. He's got a cool design. Kind of looks like a Japanese looking thingy majig. He looks cool though. Alright, here we go. Now to do my special. Time to do some damage. Yes, awesome. Oh, knocked me over again. Stupid dude, he's so annoying. I want rollers like that. See, he's got like little rollers that he just like slides on. I want some of those. Oh, stop it. You're annoying. Maybe I should like just defend or something. I'll just stand here like this. Oh, damn it. You're so annoying. You're the most irritating boss ever. You just keep stunning me. It's annoying. Oh, we froze him. Oh, sweet. And I must have picked up one of those things, which I didn't even realise was there. But hey, that was good. Alright, let's do this again. Die. Ah, you can't stun me now because I am in full DPS mode. You can do nothing. Ha ha ha. Alright, we got him. We got him, guys. Yay. We did it. Awesome. We did it. Creepy rabbit, go back to your David Lynch movie. You would enjoy Dark Cloud 1 and 2. I think I might. I think I would enjoy it too. It's old though, right? I think that they put it on the PlayStation though. So I actually think it's like accessible, like even now. Got a feeling she is or was the horned one. You could be right, could be. I have no idea. I have no idea who she is. But it was around the time I got my Xbox with PS1 games and some cousin let me play 8. That's cool. I think it was around 2008 or 2006 that I met Dragon Quest. That's cool. A lot of history there. This is Allegora, isn't it? Yeah, we've been here before. Hey, it's them. Who is them? I don't know. Ah! What is it, Doloran? Okay, it is Doloran. Okay, I was right. Alyssa, I would speak with you of something important. Maybe they were like, oh wait, I think I know. I think this was like his lady or something. And then I think that was why he like went evil and he like, completely forgot, but I think that was why. And then he like tried to bring her back to life or something. Speak then, I will listen. Something like that anyway. It's so long ago. It's a private matter. Meet with me at the King's Cradle. I will make my way there now. Promise you will come quickly. She's like, no, I'm going to take ages. It's not that important. She's really pretty though. She doesn't even look human. Like, at all. This must be a memory Alessandra and Doloran shared, which means this memory lane has taken us pretty far back in time. Which means we get to see what Allegoria was like before it was destroyed. Let's go and have a look around. Ah, this will be cool, because this, like, there was, like, no one here when we arrived in this place. So, this will be cool. You can see the creepy rabbit thing in the center. I don't want to talk to you, because you freak me out. Let's see what I have to do. I think I've got to go talk to some peoples or something. I see ghosts and stuff around. There's monsters. Is that what it was like before? It's filled with monsters. I have no idea. So can I go this way? Because there looks like there's a big gate. Can I go this way? Oh, okay, it opens. Awesome. Okay. And let's go through here then and see what happened. I think he wanted to restore the whole kingdom, actually. Not just his woman. I think that's what was going on, if I remember. Don't the one that is like Harvest Moon... Yeah, Rune Factory. Yeah, that's true. We do have a Rune Factory coming out. I think I will most likely get it when it comes out as well. But we don't have a release date yet. Doloran, wait! I can't wait for Rune Factory because I never really played a proper one. I played one of them, but only for like a few hours. And then I got a console and then I didn't really play my DS anymore. You will never be reunited. Never! Well, he's not wrong. They basically don't. Your crimes are too deep, too dire. My crimes? I wish it were not so, but you are right. Forgive me, Doloran.
Hello?
No, wait, you can't give up. But Evan, they're evil. You. We found these knives and forks and they led us to here. Are these yours? Did you drop these? Those belonged to Doloran and myself. Such happy memories, the long happy days spent together. Don't let those horrible creatures get to you. Meddlers, interferers. We'll handle the monster. You use the time to think things over. She's so pretty though. She really is pretty. We have to fight another one? I literally just fought one. We have 2 bosses in this one? Interesting. We usually only have like 1. I'm not sure why it's given us 2 this time, but it's okay. I'm sure we'll be able to take this one out as well. Oh, I knocked him over, so that's cool. Which means he'll be vulnerable, and I'll be able to do more damage. Yeah, let's do it. Although it didn't last very long. He's up already. Damn it! He's going to be an annoying one, because he's going to be running all over the map, and he's going to be annoying, and he's going to annoy me. Which is going to be frustrating, but it's okay. Just stay there and power up. That's fine, because then you don't move. He doesn't do that much damage. He powered up like all that time, and you take like the tiniest amount of damage from me. I kind of feel sorry for him. Like, that must be really frustrating. Oh, he's so annoying. Just keep still, will you? Stop jumping around like a jumping jack or something. Stop it! I just kind of walked into the wind stuff. I kind of need to be careful of those. Oh, someone poisoned him. That's cool. It's probably Tani. I think Tani has poison weapons. I think it's on her bow or something. I think. Right. Ah, you got me, you stupid thing. I don't know if Dark Cloud is too, but Rune Factory is like Harvest Moon. Yeah, I know. I've played a little bit of it. It looks pretty fun. It's interesting how you can like tame the monsters and stuff, and then like you can do like monster cows and stuff, and then you can like milk them and stuff like that. So it kind of is a little bit like it, because you can use like the animals to help you on the farm and stuff. But it's a little bit different. It's a little bit strange. It's an interesting take on the Harvest Moon series. I just wish they would make like a proper Harvest Moon game, like a really cool one, like just like how the old ones were. That would be so cool, because they did Story of Seasons, and I've played a little bit of it, and it's not that good. Let's just say that. But that's just how it is, I guess. I loved playing the one on the PS2 as well. I can't remember what it was. It was a little bit slow, but it was pretty fun. And there were some pretty interesting mini games on it. I think it was A Harvest Moon, A Wonderful Life. I think that's what it was. I have it. I bought it again on my PS4 as well. I think it was that one. I haven't played it that much, but yeah, it's cool to like see it again and everything. I spent so much time on that when I was like a teenager. I remember that was the game I snuck out of my mum's room on my birthday, because I knew she brought me it, and I snuck it out and started playing it.
Here we go!
Good times, good times. Right, I'm confused, so I got like inverted controls. So down is up and up is down and all that horrible stuff. I'm handling it pretty well though at the moment, because I'm like used to it, because it's happened a few times in this game. It doesn't last too long though, so it's okay. It's all good. We almost got him. Ta-da! We've done it! I want to bleat those woolies again too. Buffamoos. You even know the names. I didn't even know what they were called. That's cool. You know how much I love creative monsters. You do love your Dragon Quest monsters. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, so we should get our Higgledy from this lady. Let's see what we got. So you're the High Higgledy of Love. It's so cute. Those things always put a smile on my face. Wow, Doloran looks so normal. Wow. Alessandra, kingmaker of Allegora, went to the king's cradle just as Doloran had asked. Oh, she was a kingmaker. Right, yes. That's why she doesn't look human. I forgot all of this. It's a while ago. He thanked her for acceding to his request, but something in his manner was strangely nervous. What is it, Doloran? Alessandra asked softly, hoping to put him at his ease. Please, if there is something you would say to me, say it. If there is something you would ask of me, ask it. This is no mere consolation. It is far more than that. So saying, he took several deep breaths before finally continuing. Elissa, I love you. Finally, he uttered the words that had weighed heavily on his heart for so long. I love you, dear Kingmaker, and I love my country also. Nothing could make me happier than our leading Allegora to glory together. Elissa hesitated for only the briefest moment before replying. I love you too. Oh, there's loads of romance in this, isn't there? There's like these two, and then there was Leander and Queen Nerea. There's loads of like lovey-dovey stuff going on. Her pleasure at his words had been immeasurable, for she really did love him, more deeply and truly than she had ever thought possible. But she could not share in this happiness completely. The memory of the countless kings before him cast a shadow over her heart, for each had left this world in the end, as all men must. The vast gulf between king and kingmaker could not but weigh on her mind. One day, Doloran too would come to the end of his life. One day, they too must part. Yeah, because kingmakers live for like thousands and thousands of years, so yeah, humans don't live that long. But oh, how she loved him, and yet that boundless love would only turn to pain when the time to say goodbye came at last. And this was not all that troubled her. She feared that in entertaining such feelings at all, she was not fit to call herself kingmaker. So many complications. But she's so pretty. But these were the ancient times, and to have another take her place would require that her life be sacrificed. She could not allow another to give their life for the sake of her own, and she could not entrust a mere mortal with the terrible power over which she had command. It was in pondering this quandary that she came upon an idea. Perhaps there might be another way to leave Allegora with a kingmaker. Perhaps she might be able to split her heart in two and leave half behind to watch over the kingdom. And so she tried with all her might to separate the part of her that was Alessandra from the part that was the guardian of the realm. I don't think this part was explained very well in the story, and she succeeded, in if such may be called success. There was, however, one part of herself that she found she could not split in two, her love for Doloran. But alas, she was unable to stop what she had started, and the part of herself she had split off from the rest soon mutated into a twisted being in its own right, the Horned One. Oh, so the Horned One was Alessandra herself? Interesting. The nightmarish monstrosity, lacking anything that could be called a soul, duly ran amok and set about laying waste to all of the kingdoms of the world. The great godlike power Alessandra had so feared granting to another had been unleashed nonetheless, and Allegora had been doomed in the process. With the world facing certain destruction, she had no choice but to plunge the entire continent on which her beloved kingdom stood into another dimension. Okay, and in order that it might stay sealed away, she had no choice but to trap herself there too. Allegora was gone and Alessandra with it. This is interesting that I had backstory on this, but Doloran remained. Having lost his kingdom and his beloved Alessandra in one fell swoop, he desperately set about seeking a means to bring them back. I remember this part, but he did not even know what the Horned One truly was, much less what had given rise to the creature. That's kind of like really sad. So he like basically has to kill his love for her, like basically. Doloran almost looks like a protagonist. Yeah, he does. A little bit. There, she's a kingmaker. Yeah, I completely forgot. It's been like a year. I was so hyped. Now I feel worse than the time she broke my heart. What? What are you talking about? Oh, about Dragon Quest 7 and 8. They're not for PS4. I feel so bad. Now I'm going to buy the Android version. It's cool that they put them on Android, but it would be better if they did PS4 version. Slivando, Musafire, and now Allegora. I ought to make myself a list of made-up words Miss Multi likes to pronounce differently. It just happens. I just go with the natural way of my voice. It just goes that way. It's just the way I am, I guess. But he, alright, I read that part. And so he turned to the ancient writings to learn more of the kingmakers and of how they came to be. There he learned that he had been created by Zayn, god of gods. Why? I'm getting confused now. In the old times, Zayn and the lesser gods, his children, had ruled over all creation, but having passed that power to kings and their kingmakers, Zayn stepped back from the world. Okay. So Zayn was like the one who passed all the powers to the kingmakers? Is that what it's saying? I see it now. It is forbidden for a king to love his kingmaker. Doloran cursed himself for his blind presumptuousness. Presumption, blah blah blah. Something like that. I unthinkingly attempted to disrupt the balance Zayn had so carefully created, but though he had convinced himself of his crime against creation, still he could not forget her. And thus was born his plan to steal the other rulers' king's bond and use them to bend the Horned One to his will, in the hope that he might release his beloved from her prison. I almost feel bad for him now. I almost feel like I should have just let him get on with it. Years passed, decades, centuries. Then one day, from her prison beyond the world, Alessandra noticed a strange light. Isn't that like a missile? A flashing, violent line of light, a light that cleft the spaces between the worlds. Beyond, she thought she glimpsed the one she had been separated for so long, the one she had loved so fiercely. She reached out her hand. Look, dude, you're gonna lose your hand if you do that. How could you mistake a missile for your love? What? Does your love look like a giant missile? What? And what happened next, we'll have to wait for another story, another time. Are you for real? Say what? Does that mean there's more DLC? I don't know. Or does it just mean that, like, it goes back to the main story? Like, not really sure. What a sad story. It's pretty depressing. My love caused the world untold heartache. But I cannot change what is already past, not least because I no longer exist. Well, that's not quite. But my love can live on in another form. As a higgledy.
Piggle.
At least she kind of said something similar. You should hear me when I talk to my friends. I try. I actually love how she says some words. Well, that's good. Perhaps he will go some way towards atoning for my sins. You will take him with you. Of course he's cute. Yes, of course, but you are the chosen ones, the saviors. Far greater trials than this await you. Allow me to pray for you, to pray that the ones who saved my dear Doloran from himself will always be blessed. And that your kingmaker will continue to watch over your realm forevermore. You got no worries. Bless him. I like my little lofty. Are you saying that Doloran's beloved is the one that pulled Roland across the dimensions? Could be. But then why? I don't know. I'm not sure. I have no idea. Maybe there'll be some more about Roland like later in the DLC or something. I don't know. Possibly. Who knows what backstories we have. Is that another high higgledy I spy? It sure is. Lofty, you've never told us how or why you became a kingmaker, have you? Oh, maybe he'll tell us. Our latest little adventure got you wandering, has it? Well, I'm from a village of little creatures called fairies, see? Yeah, the same place that Drippy came from. So he's a fairy too. And before I was born, they'd made a law that we weren't allowed to go making contact with humans, but I heard loads about them from the boss of the village, see? Fascinated I was. The boss of the village? Was it Drippy? Please mention Drippy, please. And one of the things I heard was that some humans made pacts with magical creatures to protect their kingdoms. Starry-eyed little me was proper taken with that one.
Yeah,
So I told the boss I was off to become one, and we had a massive row, and then I ran off, all petulant-like. Gosh, that was very assertive of you. So off I goes, searching and searching, and eventually I sniff out the King's Wind. I followed it as far as it went and ended up at the Cradle of Light. Only problem was, I went and made the Trial of Knowledge so flippin' difficult, no one could pass the flipping thing. So the story from the trial was one you made up? Oh crikey, no. Not me, man. The old boss of the village. I'd be in deep trouble if I went claiming that little number for my own. It was drippy because I think the Trial of Knowledge that we did was the one that was like characters from No Kuni 1 and they were like statues and you had to do like a little puzzle. I think that's what he's talking about, I'm sure. So it's gotta be drippy. It's gotta be, right? Surely. I hope so. Intriguing, truly. So you were so taken with kingmakers that you decided to become one? So you just, that's all it takes? Just decide, hey, you know what? I really want to be a kingmaker today. Which means the god of gods didn't choose to make you one?
That's right,
Thank Flip, I wouldn't even know where to start looking for the bloke. Well, we've learned a good deal about our old friend Lofty that we didn't know before, but it's time to move on to other matters. Right, okay, the Higgledy of Love has been recovered, and that means only 2 remain. Okay, we made some good progress, I think. 2 left to go. Just 2 more to go. So without further ado, let me tell you what I know of where the next key might be lurking. Okay, you may not be surprised to learn that this one is in the Mouse-Eared Castle too. Okay.
What the flip?
Back to Ding Dong Dell, a flippin' gen? It seems to be related to my having had to hide out near Evermore. There are an awful lot of people here with memories of that part of the world, I suppose. And where in the castle is it this time? It was seen by a man with black hair when he stared into a mirror. I think you've got it already, haven't you? Now off you go and get hunting. I can't wait to see our next key. A man with black hair? The only person we have with black hair is, Roland, right? Limerick the Loving. Okay, let me see. Let's see our party members. What party members have we got? A man with black hair. It's gotta be Roland. I think Roland is coming up next. How was the one from No Kuni called? Let me scroll up. This doesn't make sense to me. It happens, Multi, you in love, and you see the one you love on anything, even in mass destruction weapons. I don't think that's ever happened to me. So he was essentially looking for God. It's Moby Dick all over again. How was the one from No Kuni called? Oh, Drippy. That's right, miss. Your memory's better than you think. Sometimes. I remember the weirdest things, it seems. Sometimes I remember things, sometimes I have terrible memory. I think it depends, I guess. I suppose. Alright, let's go to the castle and see if we can find the next key. Let's do it. I wonder what it's going to be this time. I wonder what, like, artifact it will be. I think this has got to be Roland's, though. It must be. I don't see who else it could be. We have more level ups, so that's cool. Alright, into the castle. Didn't we go into the castle for the last key as well? We did, didn't we? I'm sure we did. Going in here again, it seems. Alright, let's go and grab it. Let's do this. Just having a drink. My Capri Sun's nearly gone. No. But they're so delicious. Okay, where am I going? This way. Okay. It seems that it could be in my bedroom. So I'm pretty sure this is the way to, like, Evan's room or something. Alright, this is going to be... I'm going to have to refer to the map because this area is a little bit annoying to get round. Alright, up this way. And then I think it's up the spiral staircase. The spiral staircase of doom. Can you remember things from when you were a wee barn? My furthest memory is about 29 years old now. Your furthest memory back is 29 years ago? Is that what you mean? Or just from 29 years? That would be strange. I feel like you would lose... you've lost a lot of memory if you only remember from age 29. Surely. I don't know. I don't really remember much from when I was little. I actually lived in Manchester at one point when I was like 4 or something. See, when my parents divorced, I was a baby. So my mum took me and she moved me to Manchester, and I don't remember any of it, like, at all. It's completely gone. Which I find really weird that I don't like remember anything at all, but maybe it was just the trauma. I have no idea. I was a baby, so like I was too young to know what was going on anyway, so I have no clue. So I never got to see my parents together, ever, which is really sad. But that's just the way it is. A small knife forms for a brief moment before shattering into pieces. That is not the key we are looking for, but it's got to be around here somewhere. Where are you, key? Maybe it's over here, perhaps? Let's see. The Mark of Kings forms for a brief moment, but it's not that. What about this? Here we go. I found it. So it was the mirror in my old room. Any memories that have gathered here probably have to do with Roland. I knew it. It's got to be Roland's story next. How exactly did you work that out? You were psychic or something? No, it said a man with black hair. It's kind of obvious. No, it's just that this is where he and I first met. He appeared in my room and looked surprised when he saw himself in the mirror. Oh yeah, because he was like so young and he's meant to be like really old. Cool. You ain't off got a memory for details, eh? Righto, get on and cast Materialize and see if your hunch is right on the money. Okay, let's see what item he has. I'm saying my furthest memory back when I was around 1. I was going to say if you can't remember when you were 29, that would be weird. You obtained an empty book. Okay, awesome. That's cool though, that you can actually remember when you were 1, because I don't remember that at all. It said that you can remember things up to when you were 2 years old. I was like 3 or 4 and like when I was at Manchester, and I can't remember anything. I don't even remember the house that I was in or anything. I remember things when I was 4, but that was 19 years ago. I wish I could. I can only remember one thing, and I'm told I was about 1.5 years old at the time. At least you can remember some stuff. The worm? I have memories from when I was 2. What? What about a worm? Miss Multi, I remember when my parents divorced, but in hindsight I realise now it was for the better. I didn't have much of a good childhood. That sucks, but it's so like normal these days, isn't it? Like everyone gets divorced. It sucks so bad. I wish like, you know, like it's rare for people to actually have their parents together. I wish I could have seen that. I really wish I could have seen my parents together, but it's too late now. That looks like it might have been the key we're looking for. Alright, it was a book, right? Nothing, it's empty. I think we better go see what the conductor makes of it. Okay, that sounds like a good idea. Let's go give this back to the creepy rabbit thingy-majig. Alright, here we go. Midnight Garden. Did Loto get hungry in the garden as a child? I have no idea. I didn't quite understand what he was trying to say. I ate a slug. My mum said she caught me like slurping on a slug, and she was like, what's that in your mouth? She was like, is it sweet? And then she took it out and it was a slug. I don't remember it. But man, that must have been like horrifying. I can only imagine. Imagine finding that in your child's mouth. I would have been horrified. Yes, this is it. The key we've been looking for. And now that we've found it, we can open another door. A book with not a single word written in it yet. Oh, isn't it exciting thinking about what doodles to do? You want to write in it?
What?
Not going to draw in it, are you? But that's Roland's. You can't draw in Roland's book. Savage. I must confess to feeling the urge to jot down a nonsense or two. But I suppose it's a little too important to that. Shall we get this door opened? Sounds like a good idea. It's time to set out in search of another high higgledy. Alright, let's do it! Let's search for another one! I've unlocked a memory lane. There's just one more to go after this. Right then, off you pop even, into the muddle of memories once more. Oh boy, it's really hot right now. I don't know why it's so toasty right now. Is that the last door back there? The red one? What's through the red one? Now, I can understand your interest in that door, but it isn't one to be stepped through lightly. The Solaceum slog lies on the other side. Ah, that's the arena. Okay, that makes sense. The what? The moment you step through the door, you'll be set upon by hordes of monsters, and thanks to those awful nightmares, they'll be even more troublesome than usual. The Solaceum slog is what you might call a dream, by which I mean a very bad dream, of endless battle, a heady parade of opponents driven wild by the darkness. But saviors as you are, I'm sure it won't be too much trouble for you to handle. Well, reasonably, I'm sure. Reasonably sure.
What the flip?
Trying to rile us into giving it a go, is it? Well, it worked. Come on, Evan, let's get slogging. No, I don't want to. Not now, not yet. I don't even know if I will do it because I think that's going to be quite hard. It's on take on foe after foe in a non-stop series of unbridled battles. Yeah, there's going to be rewards for doing it. Interesting. Maybe that's how you like grind levels, so you can like if it gets too hard, maybe that's like something you can go into to like increase your level or something. Maybe that's what it's for. I have no idea. All right, this is probably going to be my last door for tonight. I'm just going to do this one, I think, and then I'll have one to do on the next stream, but like, I don't know. I just want to make sure, like, I think the last one's going to be the hardest one. So I want to make sure, like, I've got a nice amount of time to do it. So we'll do this one. Why is Dad not here? Where did he go? Also, I'm curious about Roland's story. So I feel like this could be interesting. Oh, this could be his son. I think this is Roland's son, actually. Where is he? Can't you tell me anything? Your father is. He's gone to another world so that he can save this one and you. So please, you have to be patient. Just a little while longer, okay? Come on, let's get you back to the hospital. Is his son sick or something? Interesting. But I'm here. How can he help me when he's someplace else? Because there was like, maybe that's what the missile was from. Because there was literally like a missile about to blow up Roland's world, I believe, and then he like kind of teleported. I like the art style of this game. It's fantastic. It's really good. I love the art style of this too. That worm used to have a red nose. Okay. That's a bit weird. How long are you streaming for? Probably, I think it'll probably take about half an hour to do this. So probably in about half an hour I'll stop. I used to have this rainbow worm. It was the coolest toy. Interesting. What about a furry caterpillar in the child's mouth? Oh, no. That makes me cringe. Furry things in your mouth, that's just not cool. It's like as bad as having cotton wool in your mouth. Oh, gross. It makes me cringe. I don't like dry things in mouths. It's just not nice. What's Will doing here? Oh, was that his son's name? Was that someone you know? It's his son, of course. I can understand your reticence, Roland, but this place being what it is, I suspect we will find out soon enough, whether you wish it or not. It's like, well, you better tell us, because we're going to find out. William, he's my son. This much was obvious. This game's so predictable, isn't it? Slurping slugs, that explains so much. It does. I'm assuming it was pretty gross, but my mum told me I was like eating it like it was a sweet, so I must have enjoyed it. I don't know. The conductor is not going to be Morkant or something, right? He's going to transform into the villain. Who knows? I don't know. Roland was an old man. If anything, he should have grandkids. That's true, yeah. He was pretty old. That worm made you weak. Who is the bunny conductor? Who knows? He was in the first No Kuni game, but he's kind of like a mysterious thing. I don't really know. He just kind of appeared. He's a bit weird. I have no idea though. I think he must have like the power to like control time or something like that. I'm not sure though. And how is that possible, Cursia? Why, brothers, I'd understand, but you're too young by half to be pappy to a pup that age. Yeah, but he's really old. Maybe as you see me now, but not back where I'm from. Back there, I'm almost as old as you, Batu.
Blimey.
Huh? What the heck are you on about? Do they not know this? I thought they all knew this. I don't completely understand it either. He like went backwards. he didn't age, he got young again. But these are supposed to be meeting places for people's memories, right? Maybe we're all about to learn something. If the others have been anything to go by, we can count on it. Come on. Okay. Let's do it. All right. I'm looking forward to finding out more about Roland and his son and everything like that. I guess we're going to find out like how and why, like the hows and whys, like why he like became younger and like why he came to this world and many more questions. Who is this guy? Is he like the president or something? President Crane's approval ratings are through the roof. His healthcare for all policy turned out to be a huge hit. Who's President Crane? I have absolutely no idea. I am not sure. I'm sure we'll find out more as we go. Okay, so I need to go up this way, it seems. All right, let's do this. So he's Serenica. Oh, because like Veronica's really small, you mean? Is that what you mean? In other countries, people do eat slugs. Oh, it's so gross. Like, I can't believe I did that. I was so young, I don't even know if I knew what I was doing though. Like, I must have been like, I think I was like 4 or 5 or something. I don't remember it, but that's what my mum said. Here's my worm toy. Oh, you have a worm toy? Do you have a name for your worm toy? Babbity Rabbity was another form of Oliver and Ni no Kuni that became a lost soul because of Shadar. See, I don't remember that part, but I believe you. Roland's last name is Crane. Oh, it is? Oh, okay. That makes more sense. I didn't know what his last name was. All right, that makes sense. Okay, let's go up and defeat some monsters. Let's do it. Oh, it's these weird rat creatures. Are they going to talk? Because they sometimes talk in this game. No, they're not going to. Oh, but they're weird. They've been in like skirmishes and stuff, and they like have a really weird way of talking. I love these little hamster things. They're cool. All right, let's take them down though. Unfortunately, we have to kill the poor little hamsters. I used to have a hamster. I had loads of hamsters actually. They are cute little things. I remember my first one was called Snowy because he was an albino. He was an awesome little guy. But they don't last long, unfortunately. Alright, let's grab all the little bits around here. Alright, there we go. I had a chinchilla once as well. They are really awesome. They are cool little things. They're like squirrels, but they're like kind of big. It was awesome. I loved the chinchilla. He was so awesome. I can't remember what his name was though. I have no idea. I've had quite a lot of pets. I've had snakes before. Well, it was mostly because the guy that my mum went out with was like he had like loads of animals, and he literally, I remember he used to like bring all his animals to my school, and like in the assembly he would like show them all off, and I'd be like, hey, there's the animals from my house. It was really odd. We had barn owls. We had I think a kestrel or something. We had loads of birds. I can't remember what else we had. I don't even know why I'm talking about it. I have no clue. It just popped into my head. I think when somebody asked me if I had pets, I was thinking of them. I loved it when we had all those animals. Didn't have them for very long because my mum didn't stay with them for very long. But it was a good time. It was a good time. I liked it. I wish that we had all the animals again. Are these like the slimes of Ni no Kuni? Also, I got a chinchilla as well. You got one like right now? Oh, cool. I didn't get, like, he didn't stay for very long because my mum broke up with the guy that had it. So, like, it was sad that he went. I really liked him. They're awesome. It sounds like an animal menagerie. It literally was. I had like a zoo in my house. It was awesome. It was the best. But they all went. You find it out in the post-game apparently, not on the version though. Like, not on the PS3 version? Was it not like in that game or something? I have no idea. Like, I don't really know what exactly you mean. Okay, let's get these guys down. I didn't like the snakes though. The snake pets that I had. I wouldn't go near them. Mum used to feed them crickets and stuff. It was pretty gross. Savage. Luckily we didn't have any spiders, because that would have been, oh, that would have been horrible. I don't think I could have handled that. But we did it! Yay! It's time to continue! I think we just got like the boss to do, and then we can see Roland's story in all its glory, which I am very much looking forward to. Should be good. Not sure on which version, and apparently it was on the post-game for the PS3 version. Because that's weird. I don't remember it at all, and I did everything on the PS3 version, so I got all the trophies and everything, so I can't imagine I would have missed that. I'm pretty sure I did everything possible in that game, so I loved that game. Will! There's our son. Have we met? Sorry, I guess I must have forgotten. He looks different, so yeah. It's me, your dad. Huh? You're funny. My dad's a little older than you. And he has short hair, and he dresses better. Oh, savage. And he's always too busy with meetings and stuff to hang around in a place like this. Oh, right in the feels. Besides, he's dead. We're all dead. We died when the missiles came down. Ah, I see. But didn't we save them or something? What was he talking about, Roland?
Hello.
Hello, Roland. I love how Evan does that. He's like, hello. It's a long story, too long, and we have a high higgledy to find.
But...
William's not dead. I won't believe it unless I see it with my own eyes. This is just the nightmares playing tricks on us, and it's low, even for them. How come it was that book that brought us here anyhow? I never saw it before in my life. So it was the book that like transported him? Interesting. How much of this is true? And how much of it is just a bad dream? Good question. I have no idea. We will find out today on No Kuni 2. Let's do it. I like alligators and their sharp teeth. That was a little bit random, but alligators are cool. I wouldn't want to be near one, but yeah, they're pretty cool. I think they're amazing because like they're like dinosaurs, aren't they? And they're like still alive. Like I find that really amazing about like alligators and crocodiles and whatnot. I never know the difference. They look so similar. All right, let's talk to this dude down here. Maybe he will give us some extra info. So is this Roland? Oh look, this is Roland in his like natural state. This is what he should look like. What is this? Some kind of horror movie? This place is crawling with monsters. He's so unbelievably normal because he's in his normal state. That's how he would normally talk, but of course not in this magical land that we are in right now, of course. So many animals. I only got my dog for 12 years, but that is still really cool. Like that's a long time as well. That's awesome that you've like had him for so long. What's your dog called? Looks like you're pros when it comes to dealing with monsters. I guess I'll leave it to you then. My talents are needed elsewhere. Alright then, I'll leave you to the politics and I will just kill the monsters. Sounds like a plan to me. That sounds easier. Did you get the golden familiars in No Kuni 1, miss? There was at least one as a pre-order bonus. Golden familiars? I don't think so. I was late to No Kuni. Like, I got my PS3 because of No Kuni, because I saw the trailer, so and I was like, I've got to have this game, it looks so awesome. So I got a PS3, but I was really late because I had an Xbox, like, it was like around the time I was like, around like teenager, college, that kind of time, so I didn't really have like all the new stuff. I didn't have that much money and all that, so I couldn't like buy it straight out, so it took me a fair few years to get a PlayStation, so I was probably like 4 or 5 years late to the game. I was really late. Finding the best people for the job and letting them get on with it, that's what a good leader does. I mean, I guess so. So yeah, I didn't have any pre-order stuff because the game was already out. Alligators have sharp teeth. Crocodiles have overlapping to clamp on their prey. Ah, I see. See, I've learnt something today. You have to be prepared if you want to own a chinchilla. I can't really remember. Like, I was really young when we had chinchillas, so I don't really remember any of that stuff. I just remember, like, looking at it because it was, like, in a cage. I remember, like, looking at it through the cage and wanting to cuddle it, but I couldn't. Another meeting. I'm going to be late to visit the hospital. I wonder what's wrong with his son. His son seems to have an illness or some kind. Speaking of which, it's too bad there's not a chinchilla monster in Dragon Quest. That would have been cool. I wonder if there's one in this series though. There's a hamster. they're called like whamster hamsters. I don't think they're chinchillas. Okay, we have wind thing and yeah, so wind and sleep are what this boss is vulnerable to. Let's see if we can take this thing down. Never got it in pre-order either, but once finding out about them, I found some ways to access them anyway. Oh, cool. Was it like could you like buy it from the PlayStation Store or something? Sometimes they do that with like pre-order content, but not always. Oh, this one might be a little, he's doing a little bit of damage, so I might actually have to be a bit careful now. So he's actually, look, he's 120, he's like around my level, so this actually could be hard now. Alright, let's stay in the little health bit for a second. I think we could do this one, but I think he might be a bit hard. But I'll try. Ouch. I need to be careful when he does that stupid ball attack thing. That's going to be annoying. I have to stay away from him when he does that. Stop it, you silly ball thing. Alright, there we go. Ah, damn, I went straight into that. He doesn't actually do that much damage, actually. I just literally got hit head first with that, and it only took a little bit. But if I'm not careful, like, I think I have to watch my health just in case, because he could do some over time. You never know. So I'll have to be a little bit aware here. Oh, I think I missed him. Damn it, he moved away. Dang. Okay, let's do this. There we go. Oops. Be careful of that. Okay, he's doing some nasty stuff. He's really annoying. Chinchillas are little devils. They bite your cords and cables. Yeah, I don't really remember, but I believe you. It's probably why he was in a cage all the time. They can climb rugged surfaces like squirrels and also jump very high like cats. That's why I warned you. See, I don't really remember. I just remember seeing him in the cage, and I just used to like, I used to try and poke my fingers through. My mum would tell me off. I wanted to touch him and pet him, but I couldn't. He looks so cute. The Owl Eraser, that's Dragon Quest or Yokai Watch level of naming. It is? I have no idea, it just looks like a robot to me. I've fought loads of these before, so I didn't really think anything of it. So I fought this boss before. Basically they recycle the bosses, which kind of sucks a little bit. Apart from the nightmares, they're different, because they're, well, kind of different, because, like, I've seen them before in the first No Kuni, so they're not entirely different, but these monsters that we're facing here have been in No Kuni before. Like, I've already faced them. They've just made them harder and stuff, I guess. Alright, let's see if we can get this thing. Why does it keep saying nullified? I have no idea what that's about. He really isn't doing as much damage as I thought he would do though, since he's like higher level now. I really thought he would kick my butt, but that doesn't seem to be the case right now anyway. He's definitely taken longer to take his health down. It's taking a while for sure. Right, I'm gonna try and do my my thing in a second. My martial art thingy-majig in a second. He was called Doggy. My sister is bad at naming. You literally just called him Doggy. Wow. That's crazy. What is the hero's pet of the hero of Dragon Quest VIII? I have no idea. Do you know, Frostair? What the pet of the hero is called in Dragon Quest VIII? I have no idea. I didn't even know there was a pet. It's a robot. It sure is. It's a very sturdy robot, for sure. Poor thing, he don't want to see that his son is deaf. Yeah, he doesn't want to know that his son's dead. It sucks. Totally never used a save editor to give myself the no longer accessible golden tickets. Oh, you cheater. How could you? I would totally do it too if I could. I'm not gonna lie, I would too. That would be cool. Wasn't there, am I thinking of the same game, but I'm not sure if I am, but wasn't there golden enemies that you could fight and they would give you like loads of XP or something? So I seem to remember something along those lines, but they were like kind of rare to get them to like spawn and stuff. So I think I remember like that's how I used to like level up. So I think you had to like level or something. There was like a Colosseum and I think I had to level for that or something because it was kind of hard. Something like that. Maybe this is what the Colosseum's supposed to be for. Like, because we had one in the first No Kuni. I've actually taken a little bit of damage here. I'm going to get Bracken to put down her health thing. First time I've actually had to use this. There's one here as well. I guess Evan could just stand in this. But I will spawn one anyway because we need some health. So I'll put that down. There we go. There's some health there if anybody needs it. I'll go stand in it. There we go. And now you can't hurt me, you silly thing. I am indestructible in the health thing. Well, not indestructible, but he'll have a hard time since he doesn't do that much damage. I feel almost indestructible. Can you weaken this guy? I wish. He's weak to wind and sleep, but I've never really known how to like exploit the weaknesses on this game really. There's like my skills, the ones that I've got an ice skill. I mean, I don't even know if I've got a wind skill. I have no idea, and I've never seen a sleep skill either. Maybe there is one somewhere, but I just haven't really bothered changing them or anything. It doesn't seem like I'm doing much damage anymore, does it? It seems like it's taking forever. Oh, I stunned him, so I might be able to do a bit more damage here. Die, you silly thing. See, it's definitely taking longer now. I'm trying to get the higgledies. There we go. Gotcha. Alright, let's just keep smashing. Its defense, it seems, up the roof. Yeah, it does. It's taking quite a long time. It's okay, I just got a golden little thingy-majig, so I should be able to just go crazy with my specials. It doesn't help that he's like moving around everywhere, so like, see, it's kind of moving everywhere, which is annoying. I'm trying to do my special and he just like moves. It's annoying. Just stand there and take my special. See, my whole special thing basically gone because he's just, no, I'm going to get hit, aren't I? Am I going to get hit? I have no idea. Alright, that kind of worked out better because he's moving, so maybe I should use that instead. I have no idea. I'm going to try and hit him with this one more time. So this is my favourite move, this one. The sword one, because it like stuns them. And they like fall on the floor and makes it a little easier, but it's still a pain. You know, these kind of remind me of those robots from Legend of Zelda. You know those horrible robots that are just there to make your life miserable? In Breath of the Wild? That's what they remind me of. Those really strong things. The things that I always run away from when I see them. They scare me. I always run like the other direction when I see those. Like Ganon's little minions, or whatever they're supposed to be. I have no idea. It's been long since I played the DS remastered of Dragon Quest VIII. I have never played it. At least you got to play it. I'm guessing that was on the 3D one. 3D DS thingy-majig. My god, just die already, dude! Just go down! Oh, I knocked him over. Okay, sweet. Let's go and attack him. Oh, someone just did a lot of damage. I have no idea who did that, actually. But someone did, so that was nice. Get in there, slowly but surely. Okay, I'm going to use this one again. Let's do triangle. I'm going to do square and circle. There we go. Take that, you horrible thing. That actually doesn't do bad damage. Like, that wasn't too bad. He's nearly there. Nearly got him. And then I can finally see the rest of Roland's story, which I'm looking forward to. I wonder what the last one's going to be. I wonder what the final door, like what story the final door is going to have. I have no idea. Alright, let's see what I can do. Ouch! Ooh, that hurt. It's okay. It's alright, just getting spicy. No, it's not. It's all good. We got this. I'm just being weird. Okay, ouchie, you got me. Just, it looks like so much worse than what it is. Like, he like full on like face plants into the floor. And I keep thinking he's doing lots of damage, but he's actually hardly hurting me. And I keep thinking because he just looks so dramatic when he falls down. Alright, almost got him. He's doing some kind of laser beam, but I don't care. Nothing is going to stop Evan from destroying this robot. Nearly got him. I can barely see his health now. We're getting so close. Come on, just give up, robot. You're not going to win, so just give up. You've got barely any health anyway, so you might as well just give up. Just do it. Alright, here we go. Special time. This should kill him. Hopefully. Die. You dead yet? Yes! At last! That did take quite a while, but we did it! Yay! Me too. The guardians, right? The small ones you fight at the shrines that have swords and cannons. Yeah, the horrible robot things. The things I always run away from. You see like this big red beam thing and it like locks onto you, and then I like always try to run away because they do a lot of damage. I haven't killed any of those yet, I don't think, but I will one day. Guardians, I did say that you need to learn to deflect, miss. You'll need to farm them for items later. Oh, you do? Oh, to like craft stuff or something? I don't know. I saw that you can get your own house, which is really cool. I think I brought it actually. I just need to get some furniture for it. If I can beat all the monsters, do you think my dad will come back to me? Aww. That will never happen though. I'm too sick. Guess I better get used to the fact that I'm never going to see him again. I could not bear to see your father die. Lucky him, at least somebody cared about him dying. Well, so you don't? No one cared about me. Ah, of course your dad cares.
Hey.
Will, that's not true. I guess because he's so busy with work and all that. Dad never came to visit me in the hospital. It was the same when Mum... I bet he visits when he's like asleep or something. Is that what's going on? No, Will, listen to me. I bet he did. Guess he just didn't care. Ah. Man, that's not true, Will. It's not true. What's going on? I have no idea. Okay, then. We might actually have another boss to do because it's not told us like the full story. So there might be another one or something. Oh, there's Will. Let's go see what he has to say. Having been rescued from the clutches of the evil Wyverines, the pirate princess joined forces with the prince who had rescued her and set out to exact her revenge. I wonder what happened to the pirate princess after that. What are you talking about? Some like storybook or something? I have no idea. Alright, so where to go now? Oh, I think we gotta go back into the rune. Oh, first time the actual monsters have like actually aggressively attacked me. Wow, first time that's happened. This is how you know the monsters are getting harder. Okay, let's go through though. There might not be that many monsters. The dog folk decided everything on a roll of the dice. The price of food, the punishments administered to criminals, all were entrusted to chance. Why are you telling us stuff about this world? I wonder what happened to the dog people after that. So, hold on a sec. So, Will's, like, maybe he's got stories from, like, this world or something. The librarian liked to test those who came to visit her. That was weird. And would reward those who overcame her trials with the gift of wisdom. Our heroes passed her test with flying colours and gained the knowledge required to save the world. I wonder what happened to the adventurers after that. Who knows? I guess you will never find out. Alright, what does he say now? The Queen of the Merfolk used her powers to turn back time and ensure that the numbers of her subject never changed. I wonder what happened to the fish people after that. He is a very curious boy, huh? I guess he's got a lot of spare time on his hands in the hospital, I suppose. Robot technology advanced at a rapid pace. The humans feared for their place at the top of the pecking order. It seemed that a conflict between man and machine was inevitable. I wonder what happened to the robots after that. We know, but you will never know. The mice hated the cats with a passion and enjoyed nothing more than plotting their downfall. Finally, one day, their trap closed on the unsuspecting Cat King. I wonder what happened to the cats after that. He wonders about a lot of things. Alright, this is probably the last one. Wow, all these stories are so sad. Ah, see, I think he was reading the stories. I'm not quite sure how they managed to get over there, but no idea. No clue. Okay, I think we got one final boss to do. Alright, I will prepare myself. I will try. Deflect the Guardian's laser back is insta-kill. Oh, wow, cool. Oh god, the nightmares is William. Dad, what are you doing here? If you're here, you can't come to my funeral. Oh man. You're not dead, Will, and you won't die. Not while I'm standing. Not of sickness, and not from any missile attack. Why won't you come home, Dad? We're all gone. Me, Mum, everybody. I can't come home yet. There are things I still have to do here. To save our world, To save our world, I have to help save this one. Our two worlds are connected. How does he know that? I just need you to wait a little longer, okay? I'm scared, Dad. I know you are, which is why I'm going to put an end to this nightmare once and for all. Alright, let's do this. It's another one of these nightmare things. I wonder if it's going to have as much defense as the last one. I don't know. I have no idea. He's kind of a high level, but at least it hasn't like increased that much. So that's not too bad. Alright, I need to go and summon these higgledies. Come on, my little higgledies. Off you go. Awesome. Alright, he's doing some kind of special move up there. Oh, need to be careful of these things. It's okay. Oh, I've actually taken a lot of damage. Bracken, I need you. Come down here, you. Okay, here we go. Now I can do this, and then I should be able to spawn the little health thing. If I do this, and that will help us a lot. Alright, there we go. Now I can spawn the health thing, and Evan can come here and get healed and stuff if he wants to. Unless he wants to die. Fine, you can die, Evan. I don't care. Okay, he's coming. It's awesome. Awesome stuff. Alright, I'll spawn this as well.
Now's your time.
Just in case. The higgledies make so much noise, don't they? They're noisy little dudes. Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna summon a little gadget as well in a second. Just need to get my mana up a little bit, and then I will summon them, but I think it needs like quite a lot of mana to do. What did you just say, Lofty? I think he just chucked something. Was it mana? I think he chucked mana at me or something, which was quite nice. Okay, now I'm going to summon my little gadgets. There we go. I've got my little robot thing. It's pretty useful, that thing. I like that little thing. And now I should get a little bit more mana, so then I can summon another health thing, because I am taking quite a lot of damage here, surprisingly. He actually hurts. I don't think he has as much defense as the robot, though. He seems to be losing life a lot faster than the robot did. Alright, here we go. Let's put that down, just in case. I'm going to swap back to Evan now, because I don't know, I prefer to use Evan in combat. He's just like so easy to use. I think maybe I'll try Tani for a little bit, because I haven't really used Tani today. So I will use a little bit of Tani. She's got this awesome poison arrow thing. I'm going to use that. Let's use that. There we go. Poison arrow. There we go. See, he's poisoned now, so he should take like damage over time, which should help a little bit. Tani's really loud when you fight with her. All I can hear is Tani screaming, "Ya, ya, ya!" It's all I can hear the whole time. Little ones are easy, just wail on them hard and fast. Big ones stand your ground and practice, practice, practice. Yeah, I really haven't like had much time to really delve into Breath of the Wild yet, but I want to. It's just hard to find time for all these games. All these games and not enough time. I wish I just like could just. I would love to like go like, I don't know, like 100 years into the future and just see like how technology is. I think that would be amazing. We might not even, humans might not even be around though. That's a scary thought, but who knows. That Nightmare King, oh yeah, he does quite a lot of damage for sure. He can be a pain. I'm sure the king has his reasons. Yep, he's a rook for sure. But I'm sure we'll do it. He doesn't seem to have that much defense, just a lot of attack, it seems. Which I prefer. So I would prefer him to die quicker. Alright, I think he's still poisoned, so that's okay. I'm going to try, like, I think this is a stun. I think it didn't work. I don't think it worked. That sucks. Okay, well, this lady is nearly dead, so I'm going to change now. And I'm going to put a health thing down in a second. Alright, here we go. Right, health thing, down you go. There we go. Awesome. It's annoying when he goes up there, because I can't hit him. Come down. Come down here. I'm going to chuck like a fireball up there or something. Hopefully that will do something. I think it should still get him. There we go. I got him. It's like my only way to attack him when he goes up there. It's like really annoying when he does that. Alright, let's summon Hippodes. See, he's nearly dead. We've almost done it. And then we can see the ending of Roland's story. Yay! I'm excited to learn more about him. He was kind of mysterious. I feel like there was a lot of questions there for sure. Alright, let's get this little Higgledy to help us. Alright, let's get this thing down. Come on, just die already. Where you at? All I can see is fire on my screen. Okay, There he is. I gotcha. We did it. Awesome. Yay. That's why she's noisy. She's passionate. She's very passionate. Kafrizzle. Yes, if only we could use that. It looked like the monster was using it, like the boss was using it though. He only wants the happiness for his people and Multi killing him at the hope of his kind. The bird. Don't make me feel bad. He needed to die. There's no need to say anything. You're the high higgledy of determination, aren't you? He sure is. We did it, guys. Yay. Conquered. Roland Crane, the young president of a young nation, travelling from one place to another, carrying out countless official duties. A young man watches him on television from his sickbed. His name, William Crane, Roland's son. The poor boy has always been prone to illness, and his father is too busy to visit him very often. And so he sits alone in his room at the hospital and passes the time reading storybooks. Where's the mum? I have no idea. He loses himself in tales of daring adventure set in strange and fantastical lands, and in doing so, he escapes the confines of the hospital, if only for a little while. It's kind of sad. Though their world seemed peaceful on the surface, the seeds of war had long been growing underneath. Roland had tried with all his might to stop the inevitable conflict, but in the end his efforts came to naught. And so the day of reckoning arrived. The president, his son, and his country all were destroyed in a barrage of missiles. It's kind of scary because, like, war never ends. Like, this could happen, you know? And, like, the way technology has, like, developed, like, imagine if, like, we had a nuclear war, like, the world would be gone. Like, our nuclear, like, stuff now is so advanced, like, I can only imagine what would happen. And this was only the beginning. The attack plunged their world into yet another war, a war which would end that world entirely. Or at least it would have done, had a certain someone not intervened. Who intervened? Oh! Alessandra, trapped in that place between worlds, was alerted to Roland's plight. Oh wow, she saved his world. Though her 2,000 years in the darkness had rendered her almost beyond thought, beyond reason, the bright flash of the missiles snapped her back to her senses. And turning to seek out the source of this ghastly light, she saw Roland mere moments from his end. What she did next, she did without thinking. Having been born into the ancient age of magic, the casting of the gateway spell came as easily to her as breathing. She sent forth a portal to transport Roland from his world to her own. So is he dead in his own world? Maybe. Did he die? Or was it like, has he been saved then? Why Roland? Because he was the soulmate of a certain someone. Oh, wow, he was the servant of Doloran. Someone she had loved once, Doloran. Wow, that's pretty interesting. That's cool, actually. Perhaps she even thought it was him. Or perhaps she knew that if he died too, so would her beloved. I see. Regardless, she did all that she was able to do from that place between places. The portal popped into being and Roland was saved. She could not have known for certain where he might arrive when he reached the other side. He could have even appeared by Doloran's side, and together the two of them might have awakened the Horned One. I was not expecting that. They're showing the normal, non-magical world. Yes, they're kind of like connected or something. But he did not. He materialized in the kingdom of Ding Dong Dell in the chambers of its young king, Evan Pettiwhisker Tildrum. And the appearance of soulmates from other worlds having long since become a rarity there, his connection to Doloran went unnoticed. Did it tell this? It might have actually explained this in the story, and I might have just forgotten about the soulmate thing, actually. I'm not sure. I have no idea. But I had forgotten anyway, if it was. As did the reason for this having arrived there some years younger in appearance, so that he might match his soulmate in all respects. Who knows, perhaps it was this return to a younger self which gave him the energy and enthusiasm to make such a success of his visit to that world. But this gift came with a burden of doubt. What if, having been returned to a self from a time before William was born, he might forget his son entirely? But he hasn't, right? I don't think he has. Putting his fears aside, Roland helped to guide Evan on a journey that eventually led them both to Doloran's door. And when the two met at last, the ancient ruler tried to use Roland's feelings for his son to tempt him from the true path. But thanks to Evan, he was cured of any doubt as to what he was fighting for, and soon rediscovered his resolve. But Doloran and Roland's fates were inextricably tied to the nations they so loved, and with Doloran committed to building a new Allegoria, Roland's own realm would surely know new life. Okay, interesting. Moreover, a great peace in one world would surely also mean a great peace in the other, for though the two places were far apart, their hearts still beat as one. Huh. Interesting. She wanted to kiss the missile. I think she would have got a mouthful. Oh my gosh. So this cute little thing is made from your determination, huh, Dad? I can't believe you get to go off and have adventures like this. I know, it's like something out of a fairy tale, right? But it's real, I promise you. So did their world get destroyed? No, it didn't, did it? It got saved by the lady. She used Gateway, and then like, but did he die? Or did she like save him because she used Gateway like just before he died? Or like, if he went back, would he die? I don't know. I don't know how it works. It really is like a fairy tale. There are even monsters in it. It's pretty awesome. Nightmares. They're bad. He has got bad nightmares. You're always so busy because you're always helping people, aren't you, Dad? I'm proud of you. And I know you'll come back to me when you're done. Of course I will, but I might be a little while yet, okay? Sure, I'll just read a few more storybooks. You'll be back before I know it. I hope so. Love conquers all and ruins it sometimes. That's true. Will now knows. Yep. The nurses have been giving me all kinds of fun ones. I like the ones where people go on adventures best of all. Is that so? Guess there's a lot I need to catch up on. The empty book, that was yours, wasn't it? Wow, I've got one heck of a story to fill it with when I get home. A fantastical adventure set in another world. That's cool. Wow, I'm looking forward to reading it. I can't wait to learn all about your adventures with Evan and his friends. Sweet. Just promise you'll do your best to keep helping everybody. Ah, that was a wholesome little story, and we found out like how Roland actually came to this world. It was that Alessandra lady. Welcome back! Yay, I'm back at last, and you brought another higgledy. Yep, we just got one more to do, and it seems you found a tale good enough to fill your blank book with 2. We sure have. We can't write it yet, though. We need to know how it ends first. Ho ho! Spoken like a true savior. There we go. You don't know how happy it makes me to hear that. And with the high higgledy of determination retrieved, that leaves only one more for us to find. And then we'll have all the higgledies you could ever want. Yay! Awesome. And we should level from that, right? Hope so. I better get on and give you your final clue. I'm sensing something right here in Evermore. Oh, it's not something you'd notice at first, but if you look hard enough, you'll find it soon. Okay, I can't wait to see what kind of key the final key will be. It's something in Evermore, so maybe it's something that relates to Evan, but I have no idea. Like, we already had the Nella stuff. I have no idea like what it could be. Maybe it's something to do with like his dad or something. Everybody got a level up, so that's awesome. That sucks. They should give him video games. Yeah, they should. Maybe the boy could find a way to travel to the other world his dad is in. That would be awesome. Like, I'm just a little bit worried about, like, when Roland goes back, if he'll, like, go back in that same body and, like, die or something. I don't really know how it's gonna work. I have no idea. I'm gonna stop this stream here for now, though. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. I had fun. There was a lot of reading to do, so I need a rest now. My mouth is getting really dry. It always happens after these streams. There's a lot of reading. A lot of reading. But it was interesting. I had a lot more fun this time than I did on the first stream that we did on this, because it was just a bit like repetitive, and I honestly got bored. But all of the backstories and stuff kept me well entertained tonight for sure. So we got one more door to do, which I will do tomorrow. So we'll be finishing this DLC off tomorrow. Hope it's not going to be too difficult, but like, I'll see when I get there, I suppose. But hopefully I'll catch some of you tomorrow. Hope you all have a good day and everything, and maybe I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye bye.